God, I am the reason that you'll be calling off from that little stupid thing that you call a job. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Yeah. Alright now. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. You got a hard head because of your body soft. Any disagreements, I had to call it off. Wishing on a star like this was a Mazel Tov. Baby, now you know that this is the Maseroth. Yeah. The red and the blue pill just might be some Adderall. Get me so sick and I don't need a Tylenol. Don't need your 2 cents, I ain't even asking y'all. Even if you give it, I am not mad at y'all. In this demonic world, it's raining cats and dogs, lions and tigers and bears and the rats and frogs. Yeah. Just gotta ask if you motherfuckers mad or not. Cause y'all motherfuckers is living in Babylon, where everyone and their grandma gon' have a god. Everyone relationship getting sabotaged. It's that like music, I got a big catalog showing everything humanity getting wrong, yeah. We were just going in spirals and circles. I just think I have my eye on a Virgo. Trust me, my lady, like I wouldn't hurt you. I wanna merge you, what we created, the sky be purple. I ain't Harry Potter, but let me go get my magic wand. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Like getting hard, that's the reason you call on God. I am the reason that you'll be calling off from that little stupid thing that you call a job. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Yeah. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Yeah. You know. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. You got a hard head because of your body soft. Any disagreements, I had to call it off. Wishing on a star like this was a Mazel Tov. Baby, now you know that this is the Maseroth. Yeah. It wasn't afterlife, seeing shit after all. When you pass away, that's when your soul is passing off. I need a bitch, I don't need me a nagging broad. Need someone with me, I don't gotta accent all sappy or sexual. We gonna shadow box your little dreams. Always make me a magic guy, yeah. All your desires is built off your habits, dog. Don't give a fuck about you or your little ratchet bra. Smoking on cabbage, back to back, dragon balls. Go to a whole nother world like an avatar. Girl, I'm a fertile, your eggs like it's caviar. I'm the best singer and I'm the best rapper, y'all. I'm the best rapper, don't sound like he rap at all. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Like getting hard, that's the reason you call on God. I am the reason that you'll be calling off from that little stupid thing that you call a job. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Yeah. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. Baby girl, you know that this is the Maseroth. You got a hard head because of your body soft. Any disagreements, I had to call it off. Wishing on a star like this was a Mazel Tov. Baby, now you know that this is the Maseroth. Yeah.
Yeah, even to a nigga, you ain't got no knowledge. You ain't ready because you think the earth is solid. Hey, you think you got power, I'ma work you out. Yeah, bad little bitch, don't turn me out. Outside they feel it, got to turn me out. I be turned up at the whole church, out. Bro, take a chill, nigga, work me out. Oh, you this ass, but just work me out. Be careful with your words, if your words me out. You gotta put your words in how you work me out. Everybody's in the church, y'all. Everybody's in the church, y'all. All my bitches going up, spinning on it. All my bitches going up, spinning on it. All my bitches going up, spinning on it. Sit down. Yeah, all my bitches going up, spinning on it. All my bitches going up, spinning on it. All my bitches going up, spinning on it.
Yesterday, today, tomorrow, that's the power of 3. Got a plan to get some pussy food, take power of P. The feminine inside, that's what's empowering me. Internal, shit look like the inferno. Baby, pull up on your block just like a big worm. Smoking this one of my shit. Mommy just told me a grip. I'm far from close to the flip. Still, trust me though, when it rain, I bet the gun powder sting. Yeah, that's why you niggas salty, that's your sunflower seed. Yeah, look up in the sky, you can see me fly. Yeah, trust me, you can never ever be the pilot. Yeah, something so much loud, I'm not be the silence. Yeah, all my bitches gone, I'm just being honest. Yeah.
Ground by the buildings.
So many things vex me in my mind, going crazy like what's going on. Damn, can't stop time moving on. My heart beating loud, all this energy in the song. Devil gon' tell me but numb, tell me what's wrong. Many test my faith, walking in my truth, my burden way too strong. Chosen the few, Buzz Lightyear off and now gone. Time is now, should've seen what I saw. I'm back to earth and I just touched down. Praying to God, someone to hand me the crown. So many lost, so begging for grace. So many begin to drown.
Yeah, they wanna be free, they blind, they just wanna see. They chained down, they can't breathe. Like it's a neck on their knee. I saw you not fucking with me. Hey, two-stepping with destiny. Everything I do meant to be. I just be living my dharma. Mess with me, I let you meet karma. I'm setting the pace and setting the bar. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking star. No, I do not have a car. I get chauffeured. I hit up the lift. I'm such an asshole. I manage my dick. She wanna set appointments with the tip. I promise you ain't nobody hard as this. You try to pop shit, you finna get lit.
They say third time's the charm, right? Check. God damn it! Nas is the Don, Hove is the God. RhymeSkeem the GOAT, kill the game, then I'm gone. Bet I'm going off like it's one that I'm on. Haters make a lot of drama, but they can't make songs. Damn, it's getting old. Like your baby pictures, I'm acting brand new. I don't know you niggas, they tryna humble me. My ego getting bigger. The morning star drinking nightcaps, quoting scripture. Ain't like that shit. Put my charm on the world, got you all on my dick. Oh, you mad? Why you ain't do nothing? Talking like you want smoke, you should stop bluffing.
One for the money, two for the show, three for the scheme and Jolie on the flow. Third time the charm, yeah, you know how it goes. Show me something, yeah, ooh, show me something. One for the money, two for the show, three for the scheme and Jolie on the flow. Third time the charm, yeah, you know how it goes. Show me something, yeah, ooh, show me something.
Nas is the Don, Hove is the God. RhymeSkeem the GOAT, kill the game, then I'm gone. Bet I slay every single record that I'm on. People talk behind my back, in my face they mad calm. Damn, it's getting old, I'm about to pull the trigger. My new phone is huge, but my dick's bigger. They say take it slow, I just move quicker. It's the angelic rebel with the devil mixture. And I like that shit. Put my charm on your girl, then I hit her with the dick. Oh, you mad? Why you ain't do nothing? Going back on your word, you should stop fronting.
One for the money, two for the show, three for the scheme and Jolie on the go. Third time the charm, yeah, you know how it goes. Show me something, yeah, ooh, show me something. One for the money, two for the show, three for the scheme and Jolie on the go. Third time the charm, yeah, you know it about to go. Show me something, yeah, ooh, show me something. Lauren is the goat. Aaliyah is my angel, Jolie on the track, on the 90s instrumental. Yeah, that flow is fundamental, and my word is influential. Ain't no way that you won't follow, I'm a leader and a mentor. I'm the jam of the city, I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm like being in 250, I'm like Missy in the back. Ain't nobody here with me, been alone since the start. So don't you go and get near me, don't you go and get smart. Cause I'm the fitness lady, no stress. With skinny, clean, and never a mess. So don't you mess with me or push me to the edge. Cause I'm kill your thirst and drench you in revenge. One for the money, two for the show, three for scheme and Jolie on the flow. Third time's a charm, yeah, you know how it goes. Show me something, yeah, ooh, show me something. One for the money, two for the show, three for scheme and Jolie on the flow. Third time's a charm, yeah, you know we about to blow. Show me something, yeah, yeah, we gonna show you something.
A. Shout out to Jolie. Shout out to Vibrations, which is, of course, Albert Braun and Josh Brown. They had produced that entire EP. That was the third EP installment that they had produced for me. And at the time I was like, yo, Josh, I need a lady. I need a goddess on the track. And he was like, oh, Jolie is your girl. That's who you need. And she, when I tell you she murdered this, I mean, you heard it. Shout out to Saint. Shout out to Saint. Shout out to, oh, damn. That's crazy. Shout out to all of y'all in the chat. The thing about death, man, is when it's your time, it's your time. This is literally my screensaver. But yeah, other than that, I did, the first time I heard about that was right now. Y'all caught me off guard. Like, I was ready to go in and I saw someone commented and I'm like, oh shit, damn. Shout out to Leslie from East Coast Australia. Yeah, y'all. Woo. This is definitely yeah, I had no idea. Apparently it's been confirmed. And your time is your time. Other than that, though, shout out to Esco. I'm gonna tone down. Mercury, I like to go in. Venus, I like to have fun. So welcome to Venus and Aries. This is, of course, as you see, the dawn of welcome to a new love cycle, a new cycle of romance. We are transcending original beauty. So I want to show you as you can see, the transit we're going to have with Venus is going to last from May 2nd to May 27th. Okay. May 2nd to May 27th. May 27th is going to be, of course, Gemini season, the 6th degree of Gemini season. And the moon is going to be in the balsamic phase right before we start the new cycle in Gemini. Mars will have just entered Aries and it'll be blessing Blue Flame with Jupiter on Mars. Okay. So I wanted to show you that because I want you to see Venus and Aries as a profound setup. We are, as you see, transcending original beauty. Venus is beauty. Aries is original. Venus, 12th house to the sun in Taurus, is transcendent. So GS asked a really good question. What does balsamic phase mean? You say that a lot. When looking at the lunar phase of the moon, as the ancients of our time, before technology set us so far backwards, the ancients of our time used the moon to track the flow of crops. I'm not saying this right, but basically lunar cycles governed a lot of how our ancients and our ancestors did almost everything. So by being able to look at the lunar phase of the moon, if there's one skill you want, is to be able to understand the lunar phase of the moon. The lunar phase, like if you're able to look up in the sky and be like, okay, the moon is like waxing gibbous,
or the moon is waning, that one skill can save your life. Like that one skill is invaluable. If you can just, based on the planet you're on, look at the moon. Maybe your planet has multiple moons, because I know I'm talking to certain aliens that aren't even from this universe. But like, if you're geocentric, if you're from Earth, right, the moon and the lunar phase will let you know a lot about how to translate the language of the stars in relation to our satellite on this planet and how we feel it here. So every new moon cycle, when we don't have the moon out, and shout out to the lunar Venusians, every new moon cycle, when we don't have the moon, right, visible in the sky, is the beginning of a new cycle. You are effectively sowing seeds. I don't even want to say energetically, because that makes some people uncomfortable and it starts to sound like pseudoscience. Let's just keep it strictly science, right? You start objectively. Wait, some of y'all are from Earth? Colby, I'm trying to figure out too, like, who really is from Earth? Because I see star seeds all day. Like, who really is from, who's an Earthling? Is it, because there's some Earth signs that ain't even from here. So I'm like, who really is an Earthling? But other than that, because we do have Earthlings, and shout out to the Earthlings, shout out to the original men and women on this planet. But other than that, even though they're not even from here, but this is very key, because the seeds you sow harvest. When do they harvest? During the full moon. And like, my understanding of astrology didn't deepen until I learned the lunar cycle. Because I rushed to learn planets and signs, but it wasn't until I, one, understood the significance of the ecliptic and the equator and its intersection, and two, understood the lunar phase, that my knowledge deepened. Word of a channel, many of you are dealing with people projecting their opinions on you, and a lot of you are confused because you're wondering objectively, what does that have to do with anything? Like, what does how you feel about me have to do with what I'm saying? And why are you so insecure that you have to reflect your triggers at me like you're not a weak little bitch? That's so many of you right now, just confused of dealing with weak little bitches who try and knock you off your psyche by thinking that they're smart, when really they're just insecure, weak little bitches. Congratulations, you've leveled up. Anyway, other than that, once again, the full moon harvests the intent of the new moon. That's why new moons are so very important. And so in between the new moon and the full moon, you have the first quarter square. The first quarter square of any transit or moon or lunar phase is when the seeds that you sowed in the new moon break through ground. And then after they break through ground, then they harvest during the full moon. And then you have the third quarter square. After you've harvested the crops off the field, you get ready to prepare for the next batch, the next seeds. And so the balsamic phase after the third quarter square is the moon right before it turns new. So the way to see it in the chart, you see how the moon is in Taurus, and then we have the sun in Gemini. So relative to that, what that facilitates is a balsamic phase. And so that balsamic phase is the shadow, it's the dark of the moon before it goes new. And in that darkness, where we clear the field before we plant new seeds, balsamic means it's 12th house to the sun. The moon is right behind the sun. It's in a sign right behind the sun. And this is where we release. Balsamic phases prepare us for a whole new cycle. So very important. Like, once I understood cycles, my understanding of astrology went to a whole nother level. Y'all need to be very careful of people who are so insecure. They have to set themselves up as like enemies or to antagonize you so that you can just respond to them. Certain people want your attention and they don't deserve your attention. So do not respond to hate with hate. Laugh at it and just move on. Just chalk it up to the game and know you are that valuable that you make people act super weird and project weird insecurities towards you. Yeah, feel me? Okay, so here's the thing. Venus in Aries ends off with the balsamic phase of Moon in Taurus before we start with Gemini. Once we step into the new moon in Gemini, Venus will be in its dignity in Taurus. And so Venus in its dignity in Taurus is going to go into the North Node and Uranus in Taurus. It's a whole new world. Venus going from Pisces with Neptune and Jupiter groupie hopping to Uranus and North Node is going to legitimately manifest a lot of what it is you've wanted to manifest in dreams. So let me break this down. You, by the time we end Venus in Aries, will have effectively taken Aries individual cardinal action to actually manifest romance and relationships platonically and romantically that you've always wanted to. It's a whole new world and foundation upon which relationships in your life will actually be doper than ever. Even with people who you have conflicts with, you're going to resolve a lot of those conflicts, new levels, new devils, and take it to another level. Doesn't mean you'll like the person, doesn't mean they'll like you too, but the way you interact reflects the evolution of how you've innovated your ability to come from the heart. And thankfully, we just started. So no problem. For those of you who are just coming in, thankfully you're coming in right on time. So intertwine what house the moon is in from the sun, blended with the sign. It really does level up the transit reading game on every level. Oh my gosh, like the matrix codes start to show in. So the reason why this is transcending original beauty is that Venus is going to start the transit off 12th house to the sun in Taurus. And so the original Aries Venus beauty is effectively transcending. It means you're about to get a whole lot more sexy in a short amount of time. And the consequence for the sexiness is you feeling so much more comfortable in your skin than you've ever felt. So, what this is going to do in a nutshell is before this transit, you would have dressed to the tens, makeup on, looking fresh. You got a nice suit on, you know what I'm saying? And if you looked bummy, you would look way more confident dressed to the tens than bummy. After this transit, you're going to look bummy and you will feel more confident in yourself than if you were dressed to the tens. Like bummy you is sexier than 10 you. I need to break this down. You're effectively raising your base form. You're transcending the psychological basis of how beautiful you feel. Because I love Venus in Aries. Venus is in its detriment in Aries. And the reason why the reason why I appreciate detriments is, first of all, my moon's in its detriment. But like the reason why I appreciate detriments is because it shows you how to make the best of a bad situation. So Venus in Aries is original beauty. Venus in Taurus, just go ahead and start the freeform locks. Oh shit. I was debating growing my hair out again. Like the barber, shout out to Manolo. He asked me, do I want to cut my beard? I'm like, just trim it. Because I'm thinking Taurus season. Let me just grow out the afro again and see if I do it. We'll see. But I'm contemplating growing the beard out and just trimming it. But Venus in Taurus is natural beauty. Venus in Taurus is like every beautiful Taurus woman you've ever seen. They just wake up like Virgo, like Taurus. They just wake up like that. They don't need surgery. They just wake up like that. They're just like, oh my gosh, like you don't have makeup on. You're so beautiful. That's natural beauty. That's Venus in Taurus. What's up? But then you have raw beauty. And in order for me to talk about raw beauty, I like raw beauty because my Mars is in Aries. So I like that raw shit. Some people be caking their face up so much. And it's like, yo, you got a literal mask on your face. Some people know how to blend it in well. Like, I'm not a makeup expert, but just as a savage's opinion, like some people know how to blend the makeup in, they know how to do it well. So I'm not demonizing makeup. Like some people actually know how to put makeup on. Some people, it looks like a cake. It looks like a fucking mask cake. And like, I'm just not into that. What I like is that raw shit. I like that fresh in the morning. You don't even look that cute. It's just raw. It's just nothing. It's just raw. So in order to understand that, what's the opposite of it? Venus in its dignity is in Libra. Classic beauty. Venus in Libra is perfectly balanced. The make it's not too much makeup, but it's just faint enough to accentuate your features. It's classic charm. It's not ratchet. It's not savage. It's Jane and Tarzan and Jane. Ooh, I love me Venus and Libra. I could point out some Venus Libra women right now. That is true beauty. That is classic beauty. They dress nice. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's beauty personified, right? Right? But Venus in Aries is opposite, and that is raw. It's raw, original beauty. It's just raw, unfiltered. Okay, it's before you start to polish it. That's why you got to respect Libra. Libra is the polish, but Aries is raw. And so that's eye crust in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Your breath smells like shit, but you can still get it. Oh, you still bad. Damn. Oh, your breath smells bad, but you can still get it. Oh my God. I got the Mars and Aries. So like, I'm savage, B. I'm savage AF. Like, it is what it is. Like, I love me a Venus and Aries. Like, you gotta know. I still appreciate, like, I love Venus Virgo. I love Venus Libra. I love all the Venuses. But like that Mars, Aries, Venus, baby. What's up? What's up? Holy biscuits. Let's get it. Yes. So Venus and Aries, okay, you are transcending your concept of beauty. Breath smelling like shit, but you still bad. Damn. That's Venus and Aries, baby. Like, yes, that's raw. That's that pungent body odor. Like, damn. You still bad though. That is completely opposite Venus Virgo. Venus Virgo, the hygiene is on point. The skin is soft. Ooh, I got Venus in Taurus. I love Venus Virgo. I love me Venus Virgo. Oh, I see. I know. Look, every Venus is different. I don't discriminate because Venus is still beauty. Venus is still beauty. That's what she teaches you. There's beauty in everything. Not pungent. That raw shit. Yes. Like Venus in Libra is classy. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what? I don't like your behavior, but you know, I'm trying to see. I have Mars. I can't fake it. Like it takes a certain intellect to do that. You know what I'm saying? Venus in Libra is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm not gonna stoop to your level. I actually have class. All right. Venus in Aries is like, scrap up, bitch. What's up, bitch? Like when Venus goes into Aries, she smacks motherfuckers. What the fuck is wrong with you? I told you not to do that to my Birkin bag. Get out my face. When Venus is in Libra, she's like, you're lucky I'm with company right now. I'll see you later. But I like that Venus in Aries. She a little G. You know what I'm saying? She a little G. That's when she start to cut people. I like that. That's the warrior heart right there. That's the warrior heart. So like you're redefining your concept of beauty. And before it goes into the dignity in Taurus, and then we start to, you know, get some natural values and we're not as raw. It's raw, baby. And so like you're dressed to the tens is you're gonna feel more beautiful just waking up. Just like raw, breath smelly, pungent odor. Like you're gonna have the confidence. Okay, to feel more beautiful than you at your tens after this transit. And based on that, you can build it so that your new dress to the tens will be on a whole nother level. But it's so very important. Shout out to the Venus Libras. Like I'm Mars and Aries, but I love me Venus, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio too. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about Venus, Scorpio. In fact, I might have to go down the Venus lines just because I talked about. I'm gonna go down the Venus lines if you want me to go in on Venus, stay tuned, right? It wouldn't be an Aries transit talk if it wasn't unique. I might even have to sing a Venus song, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yes, I don't know if I could talk. Venus and Capricorn, I fucks with Venus and Cap. Venus and Cap, and I have Venus and Pisces. Venus and Cap is sexy though. I like Venus and Earth because y'all bodies is just all of your bodies are right, nice, right? But like the Earth Venuses, I don't know, weird with Earth. The Earth, the fire Venuses, y'all are hot as fuck. Every fire Venus I've ever met is super hot. The Earth Venuses, y'all are fucking beautiful. Like y'all bodies are just curved right. You know what I'm saying? The Venus and Cap, and then the water Venuses, y'all are sexy as hell. Even if you're not traditionally beautiful, the water Venuses, like y'all like are y'all psychology and is in a way where you like you share your depth of emotions very sexy, and I'm saying it in a non-sexy way. And then Venus and air talk shit. I like Venus and air because they're edgy, but I'm vaguely speaking on this. I'm gonna go in a bit more because it's not as simple as just a Venus, but it's not as simple as just like with the elements. I'm gonna say it and then I'll sing it. But yeah, I want to just be clear here before I go into the transit. There's a concept of your own original beauty. You can argue that Libra Venus is the best. It's honestly between Taurus Venus and Libra Venus. To be completely honest, I as an air sign, my Gemini loves Libra Venus. Libra Venus, y'all got the balance, B. Libra Venus got everything, all the checklists, like everything. That's why I can't hate, but like I'm biased. I got the Taurus Venus, the taste, but like food just tastes different. Every Venus in Taurus, comment an exclamation mark if this real. Food just tastes different, B. Like you can eat some trash food. That just the taste buds on a whole nother level, baby. Like, ooh, I don't know. Like Taurus Venus is up there with Libra Venus. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. I think it's more in the houses too. Yeah, that there is the house, sex and food. I'm not really social. So like Queen Dom is a Virgo. She's social. So if you social, you're gonna like Venus and Libra. If you individual and you keep to yourself, you're gonna like Venus and Taurus. Venus and Taurus is ordering a whole large pizza. You know what I'm saying? And then just having sex, eating pizza. Venus and Libra is going out to a concert, having a chill get together and it's fun. So it's two different worlds. Like they both split. It is what it is. Venus Taurus tastes different too. I forgot that too. That's also true. But yeah. Oh, by the way, shout out to Miko. Miko let me know that the healing that we did last transit talk worked instantly for her. So I want to just clap for everybody. And Miko, thank you so much for sharing that insight. It was much needed. That actually made my day when I read that. And I wasn't surprised too. I was like, yeah, but I was proud too that happened because everybody really focused in on that. I think that was one of the more like important healings. So I want to establish here that we have power, y'all. Because if y'all knew what she's going through, for her to say that means the world to me. So like we're not just here on the internet. Like we're really moving energy. We're literally like planet. We're really like damn it, Captain Planet. We're correlating our forces from all over the world. She said, the unbearable pain on my entire left side from my hips down to my leg alleviated. So like we were a part of that. We helped do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so very grateful. You know what I mean? And this is the precedent that we are moving forward with, coming soon to a town near you where we start to meet up. And yeah, so a lot of this Venus and Aries transit is also activating the power of your heart. And the heart power that you're activating puts you in a position to identify. Yes, we can. Oh shit. Praise Lucy. No, I'm just like, it puts you in a position to identify with how you push through with your heart. Them and Venus Pisces too. Yeah, we definitely. I gotta hit up Chicago for sure. I'm gonna come up with the tour as soon as possible, and we gonna hit your town. Okay. Um. Regardless, though. Oh, shout out to the UK. I'm definitely doing a UK tour. That's a fact. Yeah. So I want to figure out how to attack this because Mars is going to be in its dignity in Aries, and then Venus is going to go in its dignity in Taurus, and then Mercury is going to be in its dignity in Gemini. Did you peep that? Mercury is going to be coming out of its retrograde in Taurus, and we're going to have a dignity court. Mars in its dignity, Venus in its dignity, Mercury in its dignity, after the moon goes in Cancer in its dignity. So dignitaries like this reset a lot of the energy, and you're going to come back into a more fundamental understanding of how powerfully you actually, recognize and direct the core of who you are, the essence of who you are. So, one of the most important things you want to look at as it seems to cardiac arrest, as it correlates to, you know, Venus and Aries. Shout out to Philadelphia. Um, it's going to realistically activate a whole new cycle. Any planet that goes through Aries is a brand new cycle. Shout out to Europe. And Aries, Venus going through Aries resets karmic cycles or love cycles or romance cycles. So it's very possible to meet new people, especially considering, as it'll go through Chiron, Venus in Chiron is an element of true love, even outside of synastry, the healing of how you express your heart. Aries, being the baby of the zodiac, is going to redefine how you come more raw, right? A baby doesn't filter themselves. Libra is a more young adult, mature consciousness, ready to get married. Aries is a baby. Aries is like, wow, or you're stupid. It's pure. It's pure expression. You feel me? Like it's not editing itself. So you really just want to be you really just want to flow. You know what I mean? With your passion. Okay, let me see if I can find something. That can't be right. I thought he was Moon Libra. In 1965. What? I thought he was Moon and Libra. Moon and Leo. I was completely wrong. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm trying to look up. I didn't want to talk about Kevin Samuels because I didn't want to be that dude that just talks about like and sensationalizes his death. But I did want to see if I can find any correlations. I keep on seeing different birthdays though. One, I see a 1965 birthday and I see a 1971. So I don't know which one it is. I thought he was Moon in Libra, to be honest, but I'm not necessarily sure. If we do 1971, if we do 1965, he has Jupiter 22 degrees, Taurus, which is where the North Node is. If we do 71, Moon in Libra, which makes sense, then Chiron 8 degrees. Damn, 29-degree Mercury. Oh, he has Saturn 18 degrees, the Reaper. That's interesting. So I don't know. I don't know what year he was born. 1965, 1971. It doesn't really confirm. So I'm not really sure. He's either a Leo or Libra moon, though. He strikes me as a Libra moon, but he could be born 65. I know he did say his birthday, though, or how old he was. Other than that, though, it's the 60s one. He used to lie about his age. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So he was a Leo moon. That's crazy. Wow. That, I guess I can see that. I hate when I'm wrong about someone's birthday. As an astrologer, I hate when I know your sun and moon and then I find out later that it was a different sun and moon. Like you ever just already like having your head someone's chart and now they're that person. And then you find out way later they had a different birthday. It's like, nah, throw it away. Like I already see what's this. Like, nah, don't have a different moon. Like that'd be killing me. Like I'll be thinking I know somebody. Like, oh yeah, I can see this, and then you find out their moon's different. It's like, wait, what? What do you mean? But yeah, Leo moon, cardiac arrest, opposite, of course. Saturn opposite is moon. So that could be it. But I don't know. It is what it is. So Libra moon to Leo moon isn't that much different, but that kills me. I thought he was a Libra moon. I thought he was a Libra moon. I thought he was born 71. Damn. It is what it is. He's either born 71 or 65. So I don't know. But other than that, the reason why the chart in 71 makes the most sense, to be completely honest. But the reason why, I want to kind of emphasize right now, the sun is still next to Uranus, and we have Venus that's 3 degrees Aries. So I showed you the end of the transit. And that's crazy. Like, I want to kind of speak on behalf of Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels has made a reputation of being known for basically demeaning women, which that's not what his brand is about at all. Kevin Samuels has gone in, like the way you've seen him talk to women, he's gone in on men like that. It's just the viral content he has was him basically consulting women like that. And, there's a lot of women that mess with him. There's a lot of men that mess with him. So it's just kind of weird. But he talked a lot of, he went harder for men than he went on women. It's just the way he spoke on women went viral. And especially because, Black women took it as attack on them because you wouldn't really see other demographic of women call in, but he talks down. He doesn't even talk down. He keeps that same energy to everybody. It's just people focused more on Black women. And he's not going to do that to Nikki. He's not going to do that to the queen. I don't know why people are expecting. Like, Nikki was trying to bait him. I don't know why anyone thinks they're going to do that to the queen. Like, stop. No one's going to do that to Nikki. It is what it is. Kevin Samuels was smart there. He wasn't trying to like, right. People think that he tries to just talk down on people, but he talks directly. That's why I think he's a Libra moon, because he'll talk directly to your character. And he had mostly a black audience because his goal was to, he had a group where he wanted to promote unions between the black culture. But with viral audiences, oh yeah, straight up with viral audiences, you know what I'm saying? People kind of just. So I wanted to kind of share that because it's really interesting, but it's also important because what you understand through this. I'm still saying available. I'm so sorry. I need to work on that. What's very important is this original definition of beauty, your concept of beauty is being reworked because it went through the exaltation in Pisces. And so what Venus and Pisces wanted to remind you is that your dreams and love are real. Your dreams are not just dreams. The ideals that you have when it comes to romance and love are not just ideals. There is a real basis on this with which you're able to realistically manifest. I was confused about Nikki too. I wasn't sure if she was a Virgo moon or a Libra moon, because I don't know if she Virgo moon Cap rising or Libra moon Aqua rising. I've been confused about that for the longest, and I've been wanting to know that for the longest. But other than that, because she either a late Virgo rising or early Libra. But other than that, this is so very important because after Venus went out of Pisces, this is now 3 degrees in Aries, having you take action on this ideal. See, what Venus and Pisces did was it adjusted the sails. It adjusted the sails of what you believe is possible. It evolved in Jupiter, and you started to feel the ideal. Every year, we come into that ideal. We come into that dream, and then we go in that direction in Aries. So you're redefining it, but you're redefining it with a twist. Now, Jupiter is getting ready to go into Aries, and you're bringing a certain swagger with it. And listen, when Venus is in Aries, she smacks bitches, and she smacks men too. She smacks everyone. When I say bitches, I don't mean just women. I mean men and women. She. If she deems you a bitch, she's gonna smack you. Venus is the opposite of classy in Aries. She jacks people. Like I'm talking about if Venus was like 5 feet, she's walking up to people who are like 6 feet and smacking it in the face. And the people who are 6 feet are scared too. Like, I'm sorry. Like she don't play around. She don't play around. She got shit to do. She's not trying to fuck with you. She's trying to get shit done. And this is where there's this pure, raw, passionate expression, this adrenaline junkiness of this Aries energy is going to realistically heal the way you authentically approach romance, the way you authentically approach love. Because before it gets into Libra and we start to turn on the hitch button, Venus in Libra is very hitch. It's like, okay, you're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to say this. You know what I'm saying? Although the whole point of hitch was, yeah, you have the advice, but at the end of the day, how authentic can you be? It brought it back to Venus and Aries, which is the detriment. Like there's like that's what I love about that movie. Like obviously, if those obviously Hitch wouldn't be consulted if he didn't have results, because Venus is Libran. You know what I'm saying? There's rules of engagement before you step into courting. I don't know about any of that shit. I'm savage. I don't even do a talking phase. It's like if I like you, we're married. And like you either get that or not. We skip all the steps and we just rush into it. This is why this stuff is in its detriment. Like that's why it's not really the classic nature. I love that shit though. But like that's why you have to respect the differences. Will Smith will obviously slap a motherfucker though. I love that. But once again, the detriment is just coming raw from the heart. It skips the steps. And this is where coming into Chiron, you're redefining the vulnerability that comes in to how powerfully, right? How powerfully You personally express you. So from May 2nd to May 27th, don't necessarily be in a position to try and polish your expression. Tap into your heart. And what is the original pull, right? This is going to bring up a more primal sense of you. And you want to be in a position. Yo, Dave Chappelle stomped that dude out too. That's so awesome. People were saying, would he sue? I'm like, no, he a real one. He got in a couple licks with his celebrity friends. He good. He don't need to sue. This is amazing though, because many of you are gonna feel like Stella getting her groove back. Or even if you never lost your groove, you're gonna add this like edginess to how direct you are. And if you're Venus in Aries, you're gonna come back to your flavor. All right. A Pisces goddess talked about, she didn't know her astrology, but she spoke about how, you know, she for so long has been told that men are supposed to make the first move. You know what I mean? And that she felt liberated, that the relationship that she got in, that she enjoyed, was a relationship that she made the first move, and that she was able to exercise her directness. Right. Same here. And she didn't know that in her natal chart, Venus is in Aries. Mind you, she's a Pisces moon. She's a Pisces sun. All right. Cancer rising. Her moon is in Sag, masculine, and her Venus is in Aries, and her Mars is in Gemini. So this is how, yeah, she's very much so a woman. Gorgeous. Right? She don't look like a man. She looks like a woman, but she has that masculine power. And so Venus in Aries, whether you're a man or a woman, is direct. Venus in Aries expresses the rawness of their love. Venus in Libra is bringing the flower, hey, and singing a poem. Venus in Aries is, you're hot, you can get it. You can get it. Like, don't feel like you have to polish it. Let that primal urge out. Let that sexual power out. Let the inner thought out of your heart. Because Aries can be a hoe. Let that inner baby hoe. Aries is the baby hoe, and Sagittarius is the thought goddess. Okay. And then you have the porn star in Leo. So in between, you know, we got the goddess thought, but then we have the baby thought. And you got to let that baby hoe out. You're going to be like, yeah. You know that baby hoe that be showing her booty? And you know she need to put clothes on, but she hot though. She can get it though. You feel me? Like, shoot your shot, ladies and men. You feel me? Say it with your chest. If you like somebody, whether you're a man or a woman, shoot your shot at them. You feel me? Like, Venus in Aries is the season, and you can miss too. We're not in Kobe season. We're not Venus. When Venus is in Virgo, you have to be on point. Okay, Mars is a sex house. When Venus is in Virgo, you have to be on point. Your breath cannot be smelling rank. You have to smell nice. You have to be on point. You have to notice the little details. Women, especially with Venus and Virgo, they notice all the little details. I'm oblivious. I'm a classic mismatch. Like, I'll be naive to all that shit. Venus and Virgo notice all the little details. Look to the minute, the way the fabric is structured, all that shit. I don't notice any of that. Venus, you got to be on point, but we're in Venus and Aries. You just need to be raw. You can't hesitate. If what you instinctually want to go off on, you have to go off. You have to go off on. And that's going to be easy for some of you, but that's not going to be easy for others of you. I love Venus. I have Venus and Taurus. Venus and Taurus is smooth, baby. Venus and Taurus is natural. We the naturals, right? Like, it is what it is. We could just wake up fresh. It is what it is. Even if we smell a little bit, like, it is what it is. Like, we don't have to really, Venus and Taurus, we don't even need to use makeup. Like, we just wake up like this. It is what it is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm air, so I can be dusty, but when I don't want to be dusty, I got the Venus and Taurus. I could, if I wanted to look beautiful, I could put the chapstick, I could edge up. I know a lot of you are dying to see that. I'm gonna put in work for y'all, but oh yeah, Venus and Taurus is delish. And Angelica, thank you very much. I am gonna be doing live readings, so I'm going to start with you. I'm going to pull 5 romance oracle cards. Okay. Thank you, Angelica. But yeah, I'm going to break down all the Venuses before we go forward. When I draw the cards for each of the signs, I'll break down the Venus for the signs. And other than that, okay. Yo, Venus and Gemini. Yes. I got Sun in Gemini, so I love Venus and Gemini. Venus and Gemini and the Sun in Gemini is lit. Like, we literally just have like colorful conversations. And Venus and Gemini be talking that shit too. Mars and Gemini too. But other than that, you want to be very mindful because we will have the square to Pluto. So as you can see, we start the transit off at 3 degrees. There's several phases to this, right? We have the beginning of the transit with 3 degrees Venus that starts on the 2nd, all right? And then we have the 2nd decan. By the time we step into the 2nd decan, the sun is on the north node and Jupiter is in Aries, okay? Right, when all your twins come back, because some of you finally let go. You don't even know the universe is trolling you. The universe puts you through 5,000 tower moments and was like, you have to let go. You have to let go. And you're like, I don't want to, because the universe showed you all these complex signs, and then you try to share them, and motherfuckers is like, you crazy. You have to let go. The universe is playing with you, yo. It's like, see, this is your soulmate. You're delusional. You have to let go. What's wrong with you? But this is a synchronicity. But you have to let go. 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 And you're like, okay, finally. Dude, you're just like me. I gave up on love yesterday too, and then I relapsed. I gave up on love a whole 2 days ago, and then all yesterday I caught feelings and I relapsed. You are not alone. You are not alone. Don't feel bad. You are not alone. Millions of people all around the world are putting on fronts, going through this same thing, scrolling through their Instagram like, I don't even know you and I hate you. Like, chill. You're good. This is generational. This is generational. Okay? This is very important. So you really need to chill, because right now that you finally let go, now that a lot of you have finally let go, a lot of you have finally let go, right? And now the universe is like, bring them back. Bring them back. Bring them back. Now that you've let go, universe is going to bring them right back. And now I want you to comment. So Lola, now here's the thing. As far as the relapsing, the reason why the universe has to play you like this, or your higher self, is y'all have brought yourself to extremes. And many of you have simulated 7 years worth of relationships in like 2 weeks. This is hyper accelerating the process. Not like all of you have to. Those of you in actual relationships are going through this too. But like those of you in physical relationships with people, like you're going through like 10 years worth of lessons in 3 weeks, and it's a lot. It's exhausting, the sex too. But this is important because what this is getting ready to do now in Aries is not only redefine your identity through your heart and beauty, but I want you to comment an exclamation mark emoji if I only last 2.5 days. I'm not gonna lie. After like a day, my heart starts getting like, I feel the swords in my heart, like fuck. But like, I want you to comment an exclamation mark emoji if you felt the past 10 years you were like close to it, but there was like an invisible barrier. Like, you see the synchronicities, what you want in love situations, whether in a relationship or with someone you want to be with, it's like right there, so close, but so far. It's like an invisible barrier. Yeah, you might manifest the archetype of what you want, but then it's just always something. Well, welcome to Venus in Aries, because Venus in Aries closes that gap. Ladies and gentlemen, now that Jupiter is in Aries, this is going to be really weird because you are so used to that gap. Some of you are so used to that gap, it was just the new normal for you. Now that gap isn't going to be there. you're going to assume that gap is there and you're just like, whoa, oh, snap. And you're face to face with it now. This Venus in Aries puts you face to face with it now. And then Venus in Taurus manifests it and links it into destiny. So before May 27th, you're face to face with what you want. And then Taurus is an earth sign. You're touching it. You're pinching yourself like, oh my God, I'm not dreaming. Oh my God, I'm not dreaming. I had a dream of you. I've been seeing synchronicities and signs with you for years. Is this really happening? This can't really, like, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe. Some of you can't believe it right now. And you're seeing more incredible signs than you've ever seen, and you don't know how to think about it because you don't believe it. You're like, no, that was Venus and Pisces. Venus and Pisces smacked you in the face with synchronicities like, oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God, this is happening. And you couldn't believe it. Your brain didn't know how to process it. It's like, no, I'm making it up. Now Venus in Aries, it's in front of you. And what manifested it, and this is the most important thing, and this is why I love Venus in Aries, right? The most important thing about this is you projected an image of yourself. You tried to Libra it, because that's the way love functions. You're supposed to Libra it. There's a way you're supposed to present yourself, right? In order to balance love. But what's attracting this in front of your face, right, is your raw, unfiltered expression. You're realizing that what blocked you is you tried to filter your heart because you didn't want, you know what I'm saying? And your energy is sending messages to each other telepathically. Telepathy isn't just like mental, the synchronicities you send too. But many of you tried to filter your heart because you feel like you scare people away with your raw expression. And now you don't give a fuck anymore. You're just like, blah. The authentic expression brought it instantly. And this is so very important because there's a way you filter your heart where you don't want someone to see the raw, unfiltered version. You have to filter stuff. The reason why when we're in front of kids, we don't say fucking bullshit and this bitch was fuck. We say, and this lady, what? Because we have to filter and present how we speak. And so you're going to come into shock, right? Shout out to Mike. You're going to come into shock, right? By someone resonating with the raw expression of your heart when you didn't expect that, if that makes sense, right? And so you're in front of someone who is accepting you for who you truly are. This is so very important. Not necessarily the person who showed up to the club decked out. This is the person who just woke up and farted when they woke up. Raw, like unfiltered, like you're not, you know what I'm saying? And now you're face to face with someone who sees your raw self and they love what they see. Okay? If any of you want to do a Venus hack, if anyone of you want to do a Venus and Aries hack that manifests Uranus and Taurus, then it's the same Venus hack that I did in the other video. Spend time. We can do it right now. I want you to think about yourself naked. No makeup on, naked. Flubber. Like you're not trying to suck in your stomach. It's just your raw self. And I want you to feel somebody or something loving you for your raw self, not for your flaws. I'm talking about for the raw, original expression of yourself without trying, right? Really feel comfortable in that. Venus and Aries is going to have you feel comfortable in that, feel bold in that, to where you still want to make an effort. I'm not saying that you shouldn't make an effort, but I'm saying the effort upon which you go into, that is hilarious. The effort upon which you go into it with is based on a flawless sense of confidence that even at your rawest self, you're like, Devin, that's how you feel. That is going to charge an energy towards you. When you do that, that is going to actually activate this. It's going to actually attract this. It's such a powerful exercise because unconsciously you may be doing the opposite, and there's an energy it promotes. So Venus and Aries going through Chiron is going to heal how confidently you transcend this sense of your value. It's not a license to just let yourself go. So when I say raw, I don't mean you're letting yourself go. I just mean your raw expression without polishing yourself, right? Boom. This is going to completely take this to the next level as Jupiter will go here. Your raw expression. That's why Venus has to polish it before Mars activates it. Okay. This is real magic because you are your most vulnerable. So this Venus in Aries is going to break you through. This Venus in Aries is going to break you through. Okay. That invisible wall, Neptune and Pisces, that Jupiter blasted you through. And you're going to be face to face with everything you've been desiring. Quote me on that. Venus is 3 degrees, right? By the time it steps 11 degrees on the 12th and the sun is on the north node and Jupiter is in Aries and we complete the previous Jupiter cycle, you're face to face with it. You're on the verge of tangibly touching it when Venus goes into Taurus. And when I say tangibly touching it, I mean cuddling and all. This will also be even truer with those of you physically, because it's not physical for everyone. For many of you, you're engaging in the astral in 5D. Some of you have it in 3D and 5D and 7D. Some of you just have it in 5D and you think you're weird because of that. That's the new normal. The new normal is being able to activate the 5D, 7D. A lot of relationships will just exist there. It's not unnormal because it's not 3D. Like you're elevating your understanding where before everything was 3D centric. So for those of you who have the relationship in 3D, it applies the same way where you were with someone in 3D, but there was like an invisible wall where you couldn't fully intimately connect versus now that wall is gone. And now y'all connect so much deeper than you've ever connected because you're tapped more into yourself than you've ever connected. Yo, shout out to Razy. Shout out to Razy. That's what's up. This is so very important. Unless you're a Pisces, right? Pisces live that. Like, shout out to the Pisces, the Astral Masters. So, really keep that in mind, right? Because personally, this definitely puts you in a position to now, as you redefine the confidence in how personally you really identify with this aspect of your heart, many of you are going to directly express yourself in ways you used to be shy to. There's an uninhibited factor that you're not going to be conscious to. So you're not mentally going to register, I'm more confident with men or women. You're just going to do it. Cardinal Aries, you're just going to do it. And like this Venus and Aries transit, you're feeling it now too. There's this unbridled sense of fire, courage. That's Aries. So like this time last year, you would not walk up to your crush. This time last year, you wouldn't walk up to your crush. This year, they're not even a crush. They're a conquest. That's that Aries primal energy. You're not even focused on the results. You could get rejected. You don't care. You're shooting your shot. Like this is a totally different ball game now. And you want to cultivate that by as the opportunity arises, you will have the decision every time to do it or to not do it. Venus and Aries will give you the instinctual decision to act on your desire or be afraid. You cultivate it by not being afraid. Don't be outcome oriented. Just have fun in the moment. Okay? So when Venus and Aries is like, flirt with that person. Don't worry about the outcome, whether you'll be boyfriend or girlfriend or you'll go home with that person. Just flirt with that person. That could be all you do. They go that way, you go that way. You're stoking that fire in your heart and it's building and it's building. And this is building your character. And the reason why this is so very important is because this period where we're coming into the second decan once again, and Venus is now being subruled by the sun and glowing, this is going to get ready to have you approach opportunities with a boldness that you didn't know you had in you. Remember, this is transcending the sun coming out of Taurus. It's 12th house to the sun. So you're going to be blind to it because you're going to be led by your passion. Here is the litmus test, okay? If you feel horny, or and this doesn't have to reply romantically. This could be to a career, this could be to a decision, okay? Let the passion guide you. If you feel like, wow, I want to do it, but you're kind of debating on whether you should do it or not. Ooh, that person's kind of cute. Should I talk to them? Should I not talk to them? Don't waste their time. Don't talk to them. Don't go for that opportunity, okay? When your entire body is whoosh, when everything in your body is like, do it, then you wouldn't even need me to tell you, do it. That's it. You're going to have that moment several times. There we go. Only yes if it's a fuck yes. If everything in your body is like, talk to that person, or even if it's chill and it's like, talk to that person, don't be scared because listen, it's square Pluto. So the opportunity for extreme rejection will come up. Okay. Some of you are like Saint, super powerful. You don't give a fuck. So people like Saint feel the extreme fear and go for it anyway. Right? Boss. So like the Venus is going to square Pluto. You know, there's going to be a consequence. There is going to be some kind of a consequence if it doesn't go through, right? But you have to go past the fear anyway. If everything in your body is saying to do it, and be willing to take responsibility. Thankfully, Saturn is sextiling Venus, so it's going to strengthen the connects. You'll be able to have a community like here where you can shoot your shot. It's strengthened. You know what I'm saying? It's not Jupiter that's going to be here and then go. Like it's been okay. So any kind of relationships that are activated will be strengthened. Taking an L can also be dodging a bullet. So you want to be led by your instincts. Shout out to Forest Fairy Tarot. All righty. This is I'm not sure if Forest Fairy is the one who gave the Pokemon deck. But shout out to Forest Fairy Tarot. What's rejection is protection. So I want to say that concept again. So the Venus going through the first decan from May 2nd to May 11th is subruled by Mars. This is activating it. This is you just being free, raw. You don't have to worry about what to do. Once it's second decan and then the glow comes on, you build the energy, cardinal, boom, and then you start to glow. Because the third decan is subruled by Sag, you're going to shine. But the glow is where we start to get social with it. So once we step into, what do you mean Nollywood? If you haven't seen Usofia in London, don't talk to me about Nollywood. No, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nkem Owo. That's one of my favorite Nollywood actors, or maybe the only one I know. But what's very, very important is with the Venus in Aries, right? You're going to be inspired. There are going to be opportunities where you are fully impassioned. And this is very important because for a lot of you, it's the opposite. For a lot of you, you feel the passion, but then there's something that holds you back. That's not fear. And if your moon is in Aries, have fun. This is going to really beautify your soul. It's not fear, it's wisdom. Okay. So like if you're fighting yourself on the inside, don't do it. You have to align fully first. When you 100% feel that passion, that fear will also come up. The fear of rejection will come up. You're going to be impassioned with Venus. The fear of rejection will come up. Do it anyway. And high risk, high reward. You're not outcome oriented. You might have a fun interaction with somebody, and maybe it didn't end up the way you wanted, but both of you leave the situation rejuvenated. You flirted with each other. You had fun. That will level up your heart. It's more important for the instinctual, dynamic, real time. We'll worry about results at the other end of the year. Once we're in the summer and once we're in the fall, cuffing season. Once cuffing season starts and Venus is coming out of Virgo into Libra, that's when you got to be in the gym and you got to make sure you getting them buckets. See, people ask me why I don't be playing the game, baby. I'm a light pad 9. I'm coach. I'm coach peace. I lead star players to victory. That's why you don't see me shooting in the gym. You don't see me shooting my shot because I'm coaching my star players. Okay, sometimes we can't really play the game. In fact, baby girl, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't want a player, but you want people to shoot your shot. But baby girl, the only people who shoot their shot is players. So do you want a player or do you want the coach? I think I'm saying something right now. This is wild. Yo, that's some cold game right there. That's the Cat Moon. That's the Cat Moon with some cold game right there. You feel me? It is what it is. The coach gotta do what the coach do. Yup. Hey. Shout out to Coach Cito. Coach Cito is another coach on the team. All right. Preparing you for the age of Aquarius. That's a celestial king wizard right there. So, yep, put me in the game. Granddaddy pimping. That's the Capricorn moon. So, you know what I mean? Like, hey, are you finished or are you done? So, you know what I mean? Like, everyone, whether you're a coach or not, we still gonna take some shots. You're gonna do it in your own way. And the thing that's very important is personally, what you want to do, is effectively and personally put yourself in a position where you're identifying the boldness of your heart. And the very important thing I do, it's a problem. I'm like Carol, I forget her name, Carol Baskins or whatever. But the reason why this is important, shout out to the free agents, is personally, shout out to Joy Rosa. Joy be putting me on to some dope music. I was thinking about that today. I was like, Joy done put me on to some fire. I was listening to Clap That Shit Up by Torre. And I was like, yo, Joy be putting me on to some fire. Joy, this is crazy. Shout out to Leo. But other than that, this is really, 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 really iconic. As you want to also remember this year and next year, it's definitely a Gemini thing. My mom be laughing at her jokes that she says to us too. And like none of us will laugh, but she'll laugh. And then I realize it's a Gemini thing. Like we be laughing at our own jokes. But what's very important is that so many of you are going to feel so much more bold. Like there's like we're all collectively stepping out of this social anxiety and nervousness as we step more into our individuality. So many of you will feel so much more comfortable in your skin than you've ever felt. And you're going to feel like you have the infinity gauntlet. You're going to feel like you can, for everyone, the prophecy for everyone here is many of you, it's also a Nigerian mom thing. That's a fact. Many of you personally, right? You may have been struggling, not all of you, right? But some of you may have been struggling with maybe getting in relationships that you may want more than the other person. You know what I mean? Like the power dynamics may have been unequal, where you're not in control in the relationship. You're not controlling the relationship, but you're not in control. Like that person may be able to manipulate, or if it doesn't go on that person's term, it doesn't work. The power is equalizing. So it's like you're entering more authentic connections, platonically and romantically. It's on your terms. Like you're going to get with someone because you want to get with them, not because they want to get with you. You're ending that old love cycle where it's like, oh, hopefully this person will like me. That whole perpetual, oh, hopefully my crush likes me. Nah. Now you're realizing there's so much about yourself to like. And now you're realizing you have more options than you ever admitted. And now you're realizing that you can mutually, on equal terms, enter a relationship with someone who also likes you like you like them. It's not like it was never available before. You're just that much more comfortable in your own skin. And so you are actualizing this concept so much more powerfully. Venus and Leo, Venus and Aries are going to be two of the most fun Venus transits. Because Venus and Aries is you kicking down the door. Many of you are going to enter your hoe phase or a villain phase. Some of you will enter a hoe phase and not have sex with one person. You'll just be flirting. And you're going to feel so empowered because Aries is that first cardinal sign. It's going to empower you so much. And you're going to feel that swagger come back. So the second decan of Venus from the 11th, as soon as Jupiter joins the party, a lot of what you've been desiring is face to face. And whereas before there was this apprehension of, am I going to be good enough for this person? You don't care anymore. It's like, if this person sees my value, we're going to have fun. If I'm not for this person, I hope they have a nice life. There's no resentment. There's no hatred and there's no shade. It's like, okay, maybe we're either not for each other, but the thing is you're going to be in your power, right? So this is going to put you in a position to where you don't miss. Like people are going to realistically, actually love you because you're coming raw. You're not trying to filter yourself. And what this Venus in Aries is going to give you the greatest epiphany of is that the reason you've been blocking your love is that you've been filtering yourself. Because before, you may have felt like you may have had to filter yourself. Before you were too raw, but you didn't fully know yourself. You didn't fully awaken. So that may have repelled people. And you took from that you should filter yourself, which you were never supposed to. But we went through that lesson. And now you're realizing that now that you're not filtering yourself, it's literally having you manifest the love you exactly want because you're not filtering yourself. So anyone who doesn't want it won't come to it, but people who want it want the raw stuff. And this is important because when you filter yourself and you find someone who likes that, they don't like you. They like the filter. When you take the filter off, then they don't like you. So you're now manifesting people who actually like you. So that when you wake up in the morning, they're like obsessed with what they see. Your breath smelling, you done farted twice, but they still like your raw self. That doesn't mean you're not going to polish yourself and clean yourself up. It's just so very important. This is going to be so liberating for y'all. Jupiter is going to expand that passion. And it's going to motivate you to shoot your shot more for opportunities that you know are yours. There's this 0 to 2 year old baby swagger of Aries. When a baby wants something, it's not arguing with you. I want it. Give me that. Listen, imagine you were 2 years old. I want it. Give me that. Like that's how you. Give me. I'm just about to go Chris Brown. Give me that. I don't even remember. But like, that's how you got to be. This isn't courtship with Libra. This isn't Venus and Capricorn that's organized and we renting out a whole stadium. No, this is Venus and Aries. Like, I like that, baby girl. Can I get it? What's up? Yeah. Can I get it like that? Can I hit it like that? Can I get it like that? You're looking stupid out here, but you're having fun. And that's the most important part. Okay, it's mine. Like a baby just claims it. No. Yeah. If somebody rejects you, just start crying. But I want it. But I want it. But let's do it. But I want to do it. And they just might be like, you know what? Okay. I didn't know you were a baby. Try it. Just try it once. Just say, gimme, gimme, gimme. Try that. Try to just start crying like a little baby. Just like Aries. Just act like Aries when they don't get what they want. Just hit that Aries power real quick. Oh my God. Oh my God. That shit works. That shit actually works. Don't sleep on that. That's why Aries has a sense of omnipotence. It don't matter how powerful you are. When a baby cries, you stop everything you're doing. You take care of that baby. Okay, if you do it right. If you do it right. Yo! Yep. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, so throw a fit, and if you do it right, it'll work. You'll be surprised. They'll be like, "Oh my God, it's working." They might even be impressed, like, "Damn, I didn't know they wanted it that much." Okay, I might have to do it. So, like, yeah. See, you can't do this when Venus is in Libra, but you can when it's in Aries. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'tis the season. 'Tis the season. Okay, so there we go. And this is so very, very, very important, because this is the vibration you're sending out to the universe. It will match in kind, and it will activate the power, you know. And this is gonna step you into so much fun. That's what you want to have. Page of Wands, you want to have fun. The more fun you have, the more you center yourself around your raw expression. Don't try and be someone you're not, because you're gonna see something work for someone else, and don't try and emulate it. Just do what works for you, and don't necessarily just do what works for you. Oh shit! I didn't know the audio. Okay, y'all. My bad. I really gotta fix that. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. I done distorted this mic, y'all. Oops. Scoot, scoot. I done distorted this mic, y'all. Alright, we're just gonna use my webcam. Oops. Alright, we're just gonna use my webcam. See? We raw out here. We raw out here. That's how it works. Is there this weird skit? Oh my God, I should have not smacked that mic. Is there this weird skit? Oh my God, I should have not smacked that mic. Okay, looks like we good. Oh my God, I just Yo, I thought, imagine yourself. Damn. Well, that's crazy. Let me see if I can fix this. Yo, the slap that changed it all. The slap that changed it all. God damn it. Oh man, goddamn. Let me see if that happens again. The slap that changed it all. God damn it. Oh man, goddamn. Let me see if that happens again. All right, I think we're back. The slap that changed it all. God damn it. Man, goddamn. Let me see if that happens again. All right, I think we're back. How does that sound, y'all? Let me know if the mic is still weird. I'm just gonna do. Was that Will Smith? Oh my God! Stop. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It came through. I thought that was it, y'all. I thought I ruined my mic for good. It was worth it if that was the case. I was just getting it, but like, damn. I Will Smith the mic, y'all. That was. See, you heard the raw. See, this is why we need a filter. If we didn't have a filter, you would just hear the raw voice. That's Aries. Now the filtration, this is Libra. This is technology, right? So, like, yeah. But see, that was an exercise of that raw. That raw is unfiltered. This is the element of what you want to express. The unfiltered, raw, you know what I mean? Energy of your heart. So I want to emphasize again, once we step into the 11th and we go into the new Jupiter cycle, the sun on the north node is going to prepare you for a tangibility of your desires that hyper manifests as you desire it. And the reason why this is important is any sense of hesitation. The whole purpose of building your value is so that you see what you desire and you go towards it. Any sense of hesitation because you feel you're not valuable enough will get in the way of cultivating this. You need to kill your fear of rejection. This Venus in Aries will kill your fear of rejection. You want to feel the fear. Don't try and avoid it. You want to feel the fear, but you want to do it anyway. I promise. I'm telling this to myself as much as you, because I've been a straight coward and I've suppressed my whole life. So you want to feel the fear and do it anyway. It will feel natural. It's not about, if you're thinking about what to do, don't do it. You will know what to do because you're impassioned. Everything in your body is fired up to do it. You just have to do it. But there will be that fear, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do it. If you're not even shaking a little bit, then it's not ready. You have to do it. Okay. And you're going to thank yourself every time. Feel the fear, but don't entertain the fear. There is a difference. Okay. Hug the fear. And you can't suppress fire for long. You'll know that you're meant to do it because if you don't do it, everything in your body will be like, do it, do it, do it, do it. So just do it. Don't think, just do. This will activate a sense of instinctual quality that once we step into Taurus, you'll start to ground and things will start to be so much more natural. Okay? I got you. This is so key because many of you will overcome lifetimes worth of fear with this one transit. This is the precipice upon which this courage you cultivate, by the time it's in Leo, glows much stronger. And you take that passion and now you're singing to a romantic interest. Like you're so much more emboldened. Like there's steps to this that each Venus sign will take it through. But Aries is so pivotal because you're manifesting the dream that went through Pisces. So you really allow that adrenaline and nerves to come through. And the best part is don't force it. You don't want to force it. Just show up and be present. Okay. Don't even feel like you have to look for it. It's going to happen. All right. At some point during this transit, it's going to happen at least 5 times or at least once. Leah Kim, Leah, welcome to God Squad. I just uploaded the water sign video, so please make sure you check out the water, earth, and air monthly transit report or peace report and the weekly. Okay, you're right. Thinking is not right. Mercury's going to retrograde. You're going to reevaluate how much more value you have. So many of you will surprise yourself if you just act off your instincts, especially by the time Mars goes into Aries. Mars and Pisces will just show possibilities. Okay. If you do this right, you'll have fun being like bombing. You'll have fun almost getting rejected because it won't even matter about getting rejected to you. You'll have more fun like if you do this right, you'll care less about if you're rejected or not, and you'll care more about just the passion of the moment. That's the purpose of this. Just going out there and expressing your beauty and winging it. There's a fun that's going to cultivate in you where you don't even like now you don't even care. Like if you get rejected or not, it's all fun. You're still just vibing. You're shooting your shot, but it's no longer about you shooting your shot. Now it's just about you having fun. And then if you like that person, you'll shoot your shot and you know you're going to make it too. That's what a lot of you are blocked too. You know, if you shoot your shot, you'll make it, but you struggle with commitment. Okay, go with the flow like a dead fish, and this is going to enable you to flow with that energy. And it's already here, and it's already all yours. Okay. So the first decan of this up into the 11th is defining the individual nature of what you desire. You're going back to the drawing board. This is 4 of Wands. So you're redefining what it is you desire and how it is you love it too. Okay. Right. That's the thing. Let's talk about that. Some of you know that if you shoot the shot, you'll switch. If you flirt with that person, you'll flirt your way in a relationship. And now your commitment issues come through. Like, do you really want this? And listen to that, because some of you can avoid messiness, not on their part, on you, because you have to be clear on what you want. You feel me? So, you know, they want the chase, not the catch. When they catch the fish, they put the fish back in the water. That used to be me in high school. Like I would feel so infatuated, and then I would ask a girl out, and then she'd say yes, give or take, because I didn't have that much girlfriends, but the few girls I'd ask out, after I'm with them, I get all nervous, like, oh my gosh, I'm in a relationship, and then I break up with them like the next day on some corny Gemini boy shit. Like that was me for a while. Like I didn't have that much relationships, but like it made me realize, like, wow, I thought I wanted love, but I'm just so in love with the idea of love. You know what I'm saying? Many of you have been realizing that. And it's going to be a Venus and Aries transit like this that makes you finally square down on what it is you want and to go get it. Even if it's a platonic friendship where you get to express. You feel me? And this definitely also, yes, the self-sabotage. And I got you on the villain okay? This is so very important because, right. Yeah, I used to be horrible with that. I used to be bad with that, yo. Even in my 20s, I did that shit. And even in retrospect, I'm like, damn it, you should have just, oh my gosh, it was horrible. And it was few and far between. I didn't do it like every 2 weeks, but like that shit used to, that's why I've just been single for so long. But now at least I know, you know, I'm in my 30s now, so it's a little different. But, you know, you want to definitely come back to your core values, and you want to be in a position to not think too much about what you want, but just explore. Venus in Aries is very exploratory. Venus in Gemini is exploratory too. Friends with benefits are also cool. Venus in Gemini is exploratory too. That's why you think Venus and Gemini are hoes. But Venus in Gemini is smart. Venus in Gemini knows that the more variety they have, the more they know what they want. So in comparison to other people, they know that they want what they want because they're talking to different people. And then some of y'all are hoes too. But other than that, Venus and Aries is more raw. It's more so, and nothing wrong. And see, in this stage, is really nothing wrong to, you know what I mean? Uh, kind of explore. You want to be a little bit of a hoe in this phase. Once Venus goes into Cancer, this is where we get the Two of Cups and we start to commit to somebody, and then we start to mature. But from Venus and Aries to like Gemini, you kind of want to be a little bit of hoe. You kind of want to explore. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to see what you like. Especially if you have commitment issues, you need to put yourself out there and go try different things. Venus and Gemini is going to have good conversations. So, you know, keep that in mind, because this definitely puts you in a position to realistically, coming into May 11th, now take everything you realize you like and now put yourself out there, because this glow is going to attract a lot to you. This is where now it's no longer, there's not the invisible barrier, and you're going to have more of that opportunity to be fully passionate and take action. That will activate the Venus Aries. So I want to show you a week after this. Once we step into now the 19th, on the precipice of the third decan, Jupiter is getting ready to see Mars enter, right? The third decan is subruled by Jupiter. And this is where the glow turns into a shine. This is where we're now taking our raw expression to the next level. This third decan will be based on everything you do now to the 20th. And how, because if you don't take risks to just take action, this doesn't have to apply on love. This could apply towards going to the store and you're passionately ablaze for apple soda or apple juice. The little things count with the big things. If you've been following your heart through this Venusian channel, the check to Capricorn is to make sure that you're not doing anything out of integrity, right? If you're having passion for weird things, you need to go within, right? But you want to be very, 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 and weird is subjective, right? But the thing here is, for those of you who are following that call, by the time we step to the last decan, you're fully passionate and you're just going to flow intuitively because you won't have any self-esteem blocks. And this is what's going to enter a passionate sway with Mars coming out of Pisces and the sun getting ready to go into Gemini. Because once the sun goes into Gemini, now the last part of Venus and Aries is where things shift considerably. Gemini sun, Mars going into Aries, Mercury retrograding back into Taurus. This is going to shift the dynamic of the results of you passionately shooting your shot. And after you've activated this passion, this will start to segue into a talking phase. Whether you do a talking phase or not, this is going to put you in a position. Block this scammer. Facebook be having some scammers come through. So what's very important is, by the time we step into the second decan, coming into, of course, Venus and Taurus, things will start to ground. And this is what will begin to have you really start to talk and really shoot your shot to whoever, because Jupiter coming out of Pisces and Aries, anything is possible. The person who you think would never give you the time of day may at least want to just talk to you. Like, you'd be very surprised. Like, you can catch them on the right day. And this is where from the 20th, once we step into Gemini season, you will feel in the air the energy change. That 11th house aspect will connect you with authentic individuals too that resonate with you. So you're going to break through the challenge, and this is going to be in a position to have a talking phase. Moving too fast ain't it anymore. Enjoy the flirting and get to know each other. Now be careful, because things will still move fast for some of you, but everything that Lilac Ocean said is gospel facts. So really enjoy the talking phase. It's not necessarily which days can we shoot our shots to anyone again now. Basically all of Venus and Aries now to the 21st is the tryout phase, where you're just shooting. You're not even shooting seriously. You're just shooting to really start to develop your style and to see what you like. Okay. But you want to, don't rush it, don't make it longer. Just appreciate the getting to know, because Gemini is starting to learn, it's starting to talk, it's now starting to develop groundedness, as Venus is you starting to go out with people, is you going on dates, 11th house to the sun, and putting you in a position to start to make authentic friends around where your mind is at and what you're communicating. And that's really what's going to conclude the transit. So that by the time we step into the 28th, Venus is appropriately in Taurus. And we're getting ready for the new moon in Gemini. We're going to see Mars exactly conjunct Jupiter. So you want to see Venus in Aries like a legitimate setup. Everything Venus and Aries sets up, once Venus goes into Taurus, to manifest the tangibility. Because once Venus is in Taurus, first you felt that invisible wall. You desire it. You know you want it. It's there. It's so close, but it's so far. Now Venus is in Aries. You break through that invisible wall. It's right there. It's right there. You're desiring it, and you're shooting your shot. You're taking action. From the dream in Pisces to the dignity in Taurus, you're taking action through Aries. It goes exaltation, detriment, dignity. You're taking action. The one up is real. And as you step into Taurus, it's tangible. Now you're touching. Now you're cuddling. Now it's real. And this is going to be dependent on the action you take. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you don't have anything in Taurus, it's because you didn't take a shot. It's because the opportunity was there and you didn't go for it. If you go for that opportunity, you're going to have it in Taurus. I have Taurus. So that's when it's going to be tangible. And Mercury is coming out of Gemini, and we'll go back into Gemini and be in that dignity. Boom. But once that is established and it's real, Mars on Jupiter is going to now evolve the way you sexually take action and you activate this power. And that's going to be, of course, the Mars transit. Okay. So as you can see, Venus and Aries in a nutshell, especially going through Chiron, is going to prepare you to set up new cycles and new paradigms in your relationships. Let's take romance out the picture. The way that you relate with people, the way you give and receive in your relationships with people is going to be fresh. There's an original way you're wiring. Remember, the sun went through here. So everything the sun went through, Venus is polishing in its raw original way. Congratulations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down. I want to talk about your Venus sign and to kind of give you a flavor of the Venus. And I'm going to do that with pulling your tarot with pulling an oracle card. I'm going to pull a romance oracle card for you. But before I do that, I'd like to sing a song. By the way, I forgot to tell y'all, I completely forgot. For those of you who would like a reading, I have a flash sale right now. If you use the discount code Eclipse, ECPLISE, you will get, of course, any reading 50% off. Okay. Oops. As you can see, all readings and reports 50% off with the promo code Eclipse. I wanted to just put that announcement out there. I keep forgetting to mention it, but make sure you hit that up. Okay. And I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, yeah. You gotta love it. I said you gotta love it. This for my baby Venus. She say she love my but you know I gotta beat it in a lovely way. What else I gotta say? This is for you, you my bae. This is Evil Mike, aka Clown Mike. Gotta spit it right. But I sing to you, baby, and I do you right, baby. Girl, you can be my lady. I've been thinking about you lately, and I just love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And I just want you, want you, want you, want you, want you. Let me just sing a song to you, girl. Venus, when you went Aries, you a little scary. You hot, 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 hot. You hot, hot, and you raw and savage too. But you know how I love to do. And you grab my balls unscrupulously in public, like how you gonna do that, boo? You can do it right here, right now, too. And then you go in Taurus and you just smooth, touching me all the time, put me in the mood. And you know how I like to eat. And when I eat you out, you sweet, literally eat you out. Go down on you in the park, in the dark. And I like the way you taste. But when you in Gemini, you have a little swagger to you. And you talk to me like you got no manners, do ya? And I look at you like, girl, did you say that? And you like, yeah, daddy, I said that. What you gonna do? And I'm like, ooh, I like how you talk to me, talk to me. I like how you talk to me, talk to me. I like how you talk to me. I like what you said. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Girl, we in public now. People looking at, oh my gosh, she said that? And I'm like, yeah, she said that. And then you go and cancel. And then we fall in love. And then we fall in love. And then I look at you, girl, when you look in my eyes. And then I say, I'm in love with you, no surprise. And you look in my eyes and we start crying like, how can love feel this good, feel this good, feel this good? And then we go in Leo, and then I get in my heart, and then I start to dance and play my part. You know I'm the lead role in this bitch, and then you show me why I ain't shit. And when we make love in the bed, it rocks, and I get your head, and then you give me head, and then I give you head, and then you yell, and then I scream. In my falsetto, ooh, ooh, when I'm in you, and you're like, ooh, baby, ooh. And you act so extra and dramatic like we in a drama, and then you go to Virgo. And things start to turn slow. Oh, oh, oh. And then you start to notice the little things like my zipper untied. And you notice how I left my crumbs on the plate. And you notice how I didn't open your door. And you notice how I smell like shit too. And you like, go in the shower, boo. And I'm like, when you was in Aries, you didn't care, but oh, I do it. You on point. It's so stupid. And I like the way you put the makeup on your hair. I noticed the way you wore that dress, baby. I noticed the way you moved your hair a little bit, a centimeter to the side, because you know you into the details, and you analyze my retail, and you know the fashion sense is not the best, but you give me improvement tips, and you let me get better. And then you go in Libra, and you classy as hell. And everybody looking at you. You're beautiful, everyone can tell. And you oh so classy. And you oh so fancy. Oh, you fancy, huh? Like that Drake song. And you so bad, everybody sing along. And you my arm candy, and I take you everywhere. You my trophy. Gotta choreograph people dancing with me, cause you on point like Whitney. Hold on. Now you go in a Scorpio. And when you go in a Scorpio, it gets dark. We were in a walk in the park. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! No, I'm just joking. Hold on. Let's switch it up. See, when you in Scorpio, baby, we start to get sexy, yeah. We start to get sexy, and I start to obsess. You get obsessed with me, baby. You start to call me 50 times in 20 minutes. I start to stare at you extra hard. You've been looking at my butt for way too long. I know you want to have sex with me. The energy is so strong and intense. I can feel the heat. You mad as hell because I looked at the girl next to me. You think I'm cheating even though we not even talking. You so jealous, baby. You threatened to kill me 3 times even though I'm not cheating on you, and I think that shit is sexy. You toxic ass motherfucker. You show me so many red flags, but you sexy as hell and you manipulate me with sex. Cause you so sexy. And then and then you go in a Sagittarius, and then we get lit and hella vicarious, and it don't matter. We swinging this shit. I'm swinging my dick. You sucking on it. The neighbors like, God damn, they is too loud. I keep on hearing, it's loud. My nose done fell out in the fucking crowd. Venus and Sagittarius so wild. We having sex in the crowd. And the crowd like, whoa, I'm gonna have sex too. Now it's an orgy. Oh my gosh, you thought it was boring. Now we going in. You was snoring. Oh, hot, 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 hot. You was hot, hot, hot on the spot. God damn, shit is on lock. What it do? What it is? What it be? You know you wanted me, and I'm like, what it do? Ooh. With the flow and the stop too. You know you see it. You know you want it. You know I roll through. You know I got it. Oh my goodness. You know I'm hot. Oh, I'm the hottest I shine. Atlas. You don't even know. You was scared. Scary ass. Don't come to me unless you got some cash. You know how I do. You know what it is. You gonna duck to me. You gonna step to me. You better be on point. You better be the best. Cause boy, you know I'm on point. And girl, you know I'm the shit. Y'all know what it do. I'm gonna have to switch the flow because I gotta go up to. Because when you go to Capricorn, then I know that we born. I literally spit there real quick. I had to catch myself. Yo, that Sag was lit. That Sag was lit though. Oh shit. And then you go in Capricorn, and then we get our money up, and then you like they broke as fuck. They better not get next to me and stuff. Money right, body right, sex right, everything right. You know I don't waste my time. You looking stupid? Don't waste my time. I only fuck with boss people. I only mess with dope stuff. You ain't even on my level, B. Go and do that stupid stuff. I'm the GOAT. My heart is the shit. I do the most. I got it like that. I got it like that. I see you hating. You'll never be like that. And people say I care about the money, and I'm like, I do, bitch. And people say I care about my looks, and I'm like, I'm cute, bitch. I'm sorry. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. That is hilarious. I am an alien. I'm not from this planet at all. When Venus goes to Aquarius, she is way higher than y'all. I'm not from this planet. I'm different as shit. I do shit different. I'm on another blimp. We going up high. I don't know what I'm saying, but I know what I'm playing. You an Aquarius, you nefarious, you genius, you do shit just to get on my nerves. You think I'm scared? The kabuki mask. Aquarius, you is a freak. When you in Aquarius, you make me leakity leak. Leakity, leakity, leakity. You like to go out and freakity. We do it cause it's a freakity, deekity, leakily, and I'm like Sicily. Give it a boot. Oh my goodness, I am cute. Like what you doing? No, I'm fucking bullshitting. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me do one more. Oh snap. Honestly, I fell off after Sag. I knew that was so lit. And then you go into Pisces. And then I gotta make you wifey. Girl, you a dream. You know what it seems. I said, girl, you a dream. You know what it seems. You my dream come true. Girl, I just love you. Girl, you're just so amazing. Girl, you're just so cute. I seen like 60 red flags, but you're such my soulmate. Cause you and Pisces, we crying on the first day. Lickety, 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 and stickety, 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 and you go drip, 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 drip. She get dream, I make her cream. It's not what it seems, and then she screams. Is this a dream? Is this a dream? Is this a dream? She screams. Is this a dream? Is this a dream? All right, we're good. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You just got the whole 12 zodiac signs. That was a trip. That was a whole trip. I had to do that for y'all. I had to do that for y'all. I see like 60 red flags. Yep. Oh, don't worry. Next time I'll write an actual song. Hold on. What was your favorite? My favorite was Sag and Cap. Sagittarius was lit. Sagittarius was lit. You see how lit Sagittarius began? I channeled that real quick. That shit was a whole party. That shit was a whole party. That shit was lit. Oh, snap. Okay. Sag and Cat were the best ones, straight up. That's the best in the GOAT right there. Oh, snap. Scorpio did it too. I try to get weird with Scorpio, but Scorpio is the sexiest. I can't play Scorpio. All right, yo. We're gonna pull an oracle card, a romance oracle card for each sign. And I'll also break down your Venus. Yo, thank y'all. This is lit. Imagine doing this, but in person. And I'm just emceeing on mic being stupid. We gonna manifest this. We gonna manifest this. Sag is always a party. Shout out to Aries and Leo. Every sign today thing. I'm a whole mess. And thank you guys for witnessing that. Okay. So after I do this, I'm gonna do the live readings. Jessica, I got you. Valton, I got you. Okay. I'm going to start with, of course, Angelica Santana. You'll be first. Yo, Leo tight. Leo tight. Oh, snap. Bet. So, right. Scorpio was channel for sure. So, Venus and Aries, right? Venus and Aries is raw, original beauty. I've seen, yeah, no, Venus and Aries is this very, maybe even punkish attitude, but more so just fire. Okay. And freaky AF. But like in a childlike way that doesn't really care about how it looks and just dives in head first. Venus and Aries, especially the women I've seen, are hot as fuck. Like any Venus in a fire sign, super hot, but like a raw hot. Like y'all would be willing to just wear nothing but cardboard paper, like just like a faint, like y'all know how to push the boundaries. Like Aries has this kind of like hoish demeanor where they know they're being hoish and they love it. It's like a kid though. And I don't say that disrespectfully. Like it's a very like provocative power. Think of the classiness of Libra when I'm saying this. Like it's opposition, it's opposite. So, you know, it can work the detriment by taking advantage of that. But then we have Venus and Taurus. So first of all, that was for Venus and Aries. We're gonna start, of course, with Aries. Let's see, Venus and Aries also. Oh, astroseek.com, astro.com to pull up charts. It's the little kid that goes streaking down the street. Yes, absolutely. I love how direct Venus and Aries is. If Venus and Aries wants you, she's gonna throw that. She's gonna throw that on you. And like there's a class to this. There's rules of engagement that Venus and Aries does not care about. She's gonna throw that. She's gonna throw that thing on you. That's why my Mars and Aries loves it. It's like, hey, like this is the same page, same page. Like I can appreciate Venus and Libra as Mars and Aries because Venus and Libra, Mars and Aries is Tarzan and Jane. And you know what I'm saying? Like Jane cultures Tarzan. Like a Venus and Libra will draw out my Mars and Aries. It's a classic match. But Venus and Aries, Mars and Aries, oh, that's two savages. Like that's that shit is dirty. That shit is nasty, baby. That is nasty. Oh, my bad. Okay. My bad. So once Venus goes into Taurus, it grounds, right? For Aries, we do have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Aries, this is 100% you because you have suitors and you're having to deal with trying to tell people you're not into them like that. Sorry, you're not into them like that. Or this could be you dealing with the unrequited love yourself. And we also have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay. Then Venus, of course, goes into Taurus. And for the signs, this is for sun, moon, rising, progress. You kind of want to watch all of them, but I'm going to draw the card for you. How much do I do for chart readings? Celestial. So if you go to the description box below right now, I'm having a 50% off flash sale. So for recorded reports, it's $100 for 15 minutes, $200 for 30 minutes. If you use the discount code Eclipse, by the 6th, you will get all readings 50% off. So you can see my prices if you go to the website down below. I have 50% off on readings until the 6th with the code Eclipse. Okay, check it out. Other than that, if you would like an Oracle card, you can use any of the PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App below, $20 for a card. So Venus in Taurus is grounded, okay? Venus in Taurus is natural beauty. Venus in Taurus will seduce you just by touching you. I remember I I walked up to a Sagittarius woman with, it's so sobering. Oh my God. I walked up to a Sag woman with a moon in Taurus, and Sagittarius will show you things. And I didn't even touch her with sexual intent. I would just touch her. And because her moon is in Taurus, she was receptive to it. Her body quivered. Like she felt like there's a sensuality. Progressed is if you're Venus in Aries, you can progress in a Taurus. It's based on your progress chart, but there's a sensuality to Venus and Taurus that can be sensed. Trust me. So like Venus and Taurus is the cuddle Venus. It's grounded. We're loyal as fuck. Venus and Taurus is one of the most loyal hearts ever. We're super stubborn though, but we're very loyal, and it's also very grounded. It's a mark of physical strength, and Venus in Taurus is also a very strong heart. Shout out to the Earth Tribe report. Thank you, Kaylee. Look, I'm trying to tell you. Yes. Yo, like, I don't think y'all know how legendary the Earth Tribe report is. Holy, I am begging y'all to see it. Like, that's why I had to put Taurus out. Like, I am begging y'all to see that. If you want it, for those of you who are God Squad, please watch that. It's for you. Please watch that. Like, that was on a whole nother level. So Taurus Venus is very sensual, very natural. It's a natural love. Our hearts are attuned to your body, so we can intuitively connect with you. Loyalty and stubbornness balances out, right? So for any of you with Taurus energy, I feel you. I went in on that one. That one just read itself, like, straight up. And that one is exclusive for God Squad. So you have to be a YouTube member to watch that. So make sure you sign up to at least God Squad. So other than that, and Ali Angel, I didn't cut off Virgo. I cut off Virgo so that you can join God Squad and you can watch the rest of the video. The Earth Tribe report is a members only video. So for those of you who want to watch the monthly Earth Tribe report, click the join button, and if you join God Squad, you'll be able to check out all the elements. Okay, so for any of you with Taurus energy, we have keep an open mind, because you're stubborn AF. Trust me, your soulmate will differ or may differ from your usual type and expectations. So just keep that in mind. For those of you who didn't get the report, if you're in God Squad, go to the community tab on my website or on my YouTube, or let me show you how to actually access it if you are a part of the membership. So if you're part of the membership, right? For those of you, like, if you want to actually catch up to any posts, you will always get notified. But basically, if you go to the community tab, you'll see here we have the weekly tarot horoscope, and here are the links for the weeklies. So I'll periodically update them, but I'm going to try and work to make them more visible, because the only way I can is to upload them on the community tab. Make sure you check those out. Okie dokie. And you'll be in a position to tap into it, but I'll still also put that there. And yeah, Taurus, I'm Taurus rising myself. We the most stubborn personality next to Scorpio rising, Leo rising, and Aqua rising, but I think Taurus is the most stubborn of them all, to be honest, in a good way. And we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah. DMX mixed with Usher is the greatest compliment that I think I'll ever receive in my entire lifetime, and I'm gonna take it. Gemini. So if your Venus is in Gemini, you're smart as fuck. Venus and Gemini women are sexy because they play the Gemini game. And see, if you're a Gemini does this thing that Pisces does too. So what Gemini does is, especially the woman, they'll tomboy it. Gemini, especially Venus and Gemini, loves tomboying it. Like, they will just show up mid. They'll show up like in sweats or whatnot. And then when they're ready to charm you, they'll switch it on. Boom, they'll turn on the sexy. And you were so used to seeing them just like a tomboy. You're like, what? Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't even know. Oh, like Venus and Gemini be fucking with people's heads, yo. Gemini and Venus and Gemini. Like they'll purposely like underdress. They will purposely underdress because their beauty, they know how to spit game. Venus and Gemini knows how to spit game. So like they're not even trying to like look beautiful. They're chill. Their beauty is in their mind. Like the Venus and Gemini are poets, but they can spit game and they talk sexually dirty too, sometimes more than the Mars and Gemini. But Venus and Gemini has a gift of saying the most beautiful words and realistically charming you with their words. If you're not careful, a Venus and Gemini will sweet talk you. And it's not going to be like Venus and Libra is going to be charming. They're going to say charming things to you. Venus and Gemini will sweet talk you and you won't know they're sweet talking you. Like they'll talk about the weather, but the way they talk will draw you in and you'll never know they got you. They got you. Venus and Gemini is sapiosexual too. So if you want to get with the Venus and Gemini, you have to know your shit and like really talk about things that mentally stimulate them. If you mentally stimulate them up here, they will be stimulated down there. I promise you. Trust me. Geminis love to be underestimated. I promise you. Pisces love to be slept on and Geminis love to be underestimated. I promise you. I promise. Sleep on Venus and Gemini and she will come through, have you chasing her. Like switch up real quick and still keep the intellect too. So Gemini, what do we have for you? Venus and Gemini is also very inquisitive. So they'll pick your mind and they really love good books. Like the way to their heart is to know their favorite book and to talk to them about it. Don't ask them about their favorite book. Start talking to them about their favorite book. And you'll know, they'll give you hints. Like you'll see what they read. Read that book and then start talking to them about it. They will fall in love with you. Like if you speak their language, if you speak Venus and Gemini's language, they will open their heart to you. Okay. And that's kind of how that works. And yes, the dirty talk for real. Like this is why I like Mars and Gemini. So yeah, we have, of course, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And we also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. The compatibility course is coming soon because I realized once this knowledge comes out, it's going to change the game. Oh, yes. Okay, so next we have Cancer. Venus in Cancer, right, is where we get deep. Venus in Cancers are so nurturing. And Dom, welcome to God Squad. Venus in Cancer is so nurturing that they focus. Remember, Cancer is an individual sign. So Venus in Cancers will focus one-on-one to you and cater to you, feed, cook you, have sex with you, talk to you. It's perfect for marriage. That's the soulmate Venus, especially if it's composite. It feels so good. Venus in Cancer or Mars and Scorpio is sexy too. Venus in Cancer is deeply emotional. It's not sensitive. Okay, so it's not Pisces that's sensitive. It's emotional. It's actually very powerful. So they can handle a lot more chinks in the armor, but it cares. If a Venus in Cancer loves you, they care about you deeply, and it shows. So like you have to be very careful because they have a whole ocean behind their heart and it's endless water. And the thing that's cool about Venus in Cancer is their love deepens over time. There's so much substance into how deeply they love that it puts you in a position to come into more and more substance These are not people who are superficial. Like Venus and Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Venus and Aries and Gemini can be superficial. Venus and Taurus can even be superficial too. Venus and Cancer goes beneath the surface. And this is where we start to get deep. Where Venus and Gemini will be more higher ideals and intellectual, Venus in Cancer is going to be very substantial. It's going to really trigger your emotions too. And it's going to really tap into the feels very deeply. And when I say tap into the feels, of Venus in Cancer can link with you empathically and share your feelings and pump feelings into you as well. It's a very powerful Venus sign. And this now opens up seduction in this vein too, because Venus in Cancer is so psychic. Before you're aware of what you're feeling, Venus in Cancer has already picked up on it and is seducing you based on your feelings. This can make them very dangerous because if they're manipulative, you won't know that they're leading and guiding on your emotional state. Okay. But it's if for someone who really cares about you, you will have someone nurture the crap out of you. Like they'll cater to your every need. And Venus in Cancer knows what you need before you know what you need. It's freaking lit. So for Cancer, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience love, more love in your present moments. And we also have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. All right, so Venus in Leo is extra as fuck. Venus in Leo is very, 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 very extravagant, and it's very bold. It's very amazing because if a Venus in Leo loves you, they're gonna show you off to everybody because Venus in Leo wants to celebrate you. Venus in Leo wants to put you in a position like Leo. Venus in Leo is a lot like Leo. But Venus in Leo is very bold. And the reason why Venus and Leo have the most awesome hearts, because everything about the first four Venus signs are fundamental. On their own, they're really cool. Venus in Leo is where we start to integrate that. This is now the development of creativity. So I don't want to, the first four Venus signs are awesome, but we're basic. We're basic as fuck. We really just kind of focus on, you know what I'm saying? Like the intro stuff. And that's not bad. Like, for example, I love that I'm basic. I have simple tastes because my Venus is in Taurus. Venus in Leo does not have simple tastes. Venus in Leo is extravagant. Venus in Leo, you have to put in the effort because it's worth it. But this is royal beauty here. Taurus is royal beauty, but it's down to earth. Venus and Leo, you have to treat like royalty. Like it's not stuck up, but it's a step up in quality. So there's a creativity here that if you're not on that level, will turn them off. Venus and Leo hates cuckish or simpish behavior. So if you're kind of like hesitant and you can't like look them in the eye and like you don't really speak, they are turned off by that. Any Leo energy, like they don't like that. You have to be confident. You have to actually have fucking balls to talk to any fire sign, but especially Venus and Leo. You have to be able to match them because Venus and Leo's love is a play. And you are now an actor. They're the main character, and now you're a part of their play. And you have to play the role. You have to play the part. You have to be festive. There's a creativity that has them match and start to integrate the first four signs. So they can be emotional, they can be passionate, they can be inquisitive, and they can be grounded. But they're so passionate, they creatively put more of their heart into their love. So they're going to sing to you. They're not just going to take you out. They're going to make it a movie scene. And this is why you kind of have to step it up if you're dating any Venus and Leo. And if you play to your strengths and what they like, it'll definitely work really well. They love very loud. And the thing is, if you're timid and shy, Venus and Leo will make you very nervous because they push you out your comfort zone. That's why, honestly, as a Venus in Taurus, I get iffy with Leo energy because I'm very homebody. I like to be lazy as fuck. And like, I'm going to chill in the bed. The Venus in Leo is going to put a fire to my ass. I'm going to be in the club just wanting to sit down. Venus in Leo is like, stand up, dance with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a classic square. It's good because it brings that Taurus energy out and then we can ground it. But Venus in Leo is social. You have to love to be social. Venus in Leo adds so much fun to any social environment. The creativity is on a whole nother level. And dude, I be ducking Leo, like I be ducking fire, cause like I know when I'm ready to be with fire, I have to transform because all that lazy shit I'm on, it won't work. It won't work. Like they hate that shit. Like they'll burn that shit off of me. Fucking pour water on my face, like whoosh, what the fuck? So it is what it is. It's my South Node too. Right. It's my South Node like a motherfucker. So it is what it is. Play your role. Leo, Venus and Leo is lit. Venus and Leo is really lit. My youngest sister has it. My youngest sister has it too. Like, she is such a talented singer because Leo projects that boldness and confidence. Venus and Leo, y'all are talented and you know it. That's what I love about Venus and Leo. Y'all are not humble. Y'all know you're the shit. Like, you'll walk into a room and be like, I'm the best singer in this bitch. And you really are the best singer. Like, you'll be like, okay, I'm about to kill this shit. Like, I'm going to give y'all that. Venus and Leo, y'all shit is nice. Like, y'all know y'all talented. And I love that. You love really loud too. Like, you will project y'all voice and kill that shit. So, Leo, the card that we have for you, Taurus and Leo have similar modes. Straight to God. Like, Taurus is just a grounded Leo. Taurus is literally just a lazy Leo. Taurus works really hard, though. Taurus works really hard. But Taurus is just like a homebody, like grounded Leo. You know what I'm saying? And then Leo, I don't know, Leo's like a bougie Aries or like just like a social Taurus. Leo is a social Taurus. I'm going to just be real. Leo is a social Taurus that loves to dance. Like, they're really very similar. It's very hilarious. So, Leo, we have, of course, you deserve love. You are lovable. Taurus is a straight finesser. That is a fact. And then we also have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Black China taught me that. Taurus is a finesser. Yep, they don't play. It is what it is. The Black China ain't even pay taxes. She finessing the IRS. Like, I gotta give her that. Like, that's next level. That's fucking next level right there. All right, Virgo. Venus and Virgo. I love me, Venus and Virgo. So as Venus and Taurus, Venus and Virgo, we have Venus and Cancer together. So like, oh my gosh, I love me, Venus and Virgo. Venus and Virgo is in its fall, but y'all stay on point. Venus and Virgo is going to be very particular with moisturization, with skincare. They're very particular with the exact detailed amount of what they apply on their skin. And they are very particular to reading body language. Venus and Virgo. Leo is Aries with an intention span. Facts. So like, Libra is Gemini with an attention span. You can say that too. Straight up. I didn't even think about that. Libra is Gemini with an attention span, and Leo is Aries with an attention span. Oh my God, like my mind is blown. But other than that, you know what I mean? Virgo, Venus and Virgo is so on point. It makes them very seductive. Now, they do have a list. They have an unrealistic list that if you don't check off every point of the checkbox, they just don't like you. It is what it is. And like, they're very, see, Taurus is stubborn, but Venus and Virgo is the pickiest Venus sign ever. Like, they're picky. Like, you have to make a certain amount of money too, because they're the 9 of Pentacles, so they get money. They know how to make very independent success. And that's luxury. They live in luxury. They don't have bad breath too. Venus, you don't listen. Don't listen. Your hygiene has to be on point because they love Virgo. So like you have your hygiene, you can't be showing up smelling off. You know what I'm saying? Like Aries will excuse it. And even Aries will go off on you. Aries will go off on you, but they'll still chill. Venus and Virgo will ghost you. Venus in Virgo will ghost you if you, and then like the fucked up part is you won't even know why they ghosted you. Like you might have spelt there wrong. You might have spelt there like there with the apostrophe, and now they just don't like you. Your grammar was off. Like Venus and Virgo, it's very finicky, and you have to be very careful. But they on point. They're sexy AF. The thing though is Venus and Virgo will intellectualize romance, so they don't fall deeply in love like most others do. And when Venus and Virgo starts to fall in love, they get super weird. They get super weird because romance is more intellectual. Romance is more artistic and performance. It's not really emotional for them. It's social. All right. This is the second social Venus. And so they love real social dynamics where you really connect with people and at a physical central level. Venus and Virgo is basically a social Venus in Taurus. Text, spelling, and smell does turn them off. And they're so picky. And so you can exploit that depending on like what you have, but you can't really manipulate them, nor do you want to. But just keep that in mind because they can come off a bit cold because they are a lot more logical in their approach. They're more analytical in their approach to romance than emotional. And that can throw people off, especially when they start to catch feelings. They'll get really weird because like they can't compute. But it doesn't mean they don't have other like water. It's just keep that in mind. But they do stay on point. So Virgo, we do have forgiving and learning. This is coming up a lot. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Love makes everyone weird though, but let go of control issues. Venus and Virgo be trying to manipulate and control shit too. Venus in Capricorn, you would think controls a lot, but Venus and Virgo be trying to control a lot too. Y'all love that shit. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Because Virgo is so on point with the details, they know how to manipulate situations so subtly, you'll think you did it. And so sometimes y'all be having control issues. Bad. Very bad. And you just need to let it go because things have to be just perfect for you. And if like the weather isn't a certain temperature, you have a hissy fit. And it's like, look, Virgo, like, you know what? Some things are just going to be a certain way. And you're not even finicky like that, but sometimes you be finicky like that. You're mutable. So like you be moody too. It's so interesting. Virgo be moody like Cancer is moody. But it's not an emotional moodiness. It's more just where her mind is. It's I wish I can explain that better because it doesn't make sense, but it does. All right. Libra. Venus in Libra. Libra, we can have babies right now. Venus in Libra. Oh my goddess. Venus in Libra. Venus is truly in its dignity in Libra. Venus in Libra is the social function where Venus in Taurus is more individual money making. But Venus in Libra is the class to hold social functions. Venus in Libra is also, I'm gonna pull another card, past life relationship. You've known each other for. Venus in Libra is so beautiful. It's true beauty. They're like you can't fake Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra can go into any social situation and be so elegant in the way they communicate and act. They're not acting. This is just how they are. Like this is fully like the nature of their beauty. It's classic beauty. So you have original beauty, which is Aries, Venus, and then you have classic beauty. That's Venus in Libra that holds the door open. Capricorn will do that too, but like it's so graceful and it's so powerful and there's a charm to the sociability. Venus and Libra knows what to say it, how to smile at you. And the whole time they'll think you're a piece of shit. They're not necessarily being fake though, but like this is just how charming they are. So Venus and Libra has a problem because people will think that they're hitting on them and they're just being nice. Venus in Virgo is very kind. And so people will mistake their kindness for weakness. Venus in Libra is very nice. And people will think that they like them. And it's like, no, they were just being nice to you. They don't like you at all. But they're just so nice. They're just so nice. Like Venus and Libra will flirt with you too. And you'll think, oh my gosh, they like me. And it's like, no, they think you're disgusting. But they're nice. They're so nice. Like they're just so pleasant. They're like a breath of fresh air. And that's the thing with Libra. Like you'll be thinking that Libra is your friend, and they don't fuck with you like that. But they're just nice. They're just so charming. They're like pleasing to everyone. They're so cool. Oh, it is what it is. But Venus and Libra, oh my goodness, like they understand how to be social. And whereas like Venus in Capricorn loves power, Venus, like they love power more than money. Venus in Taurus or Virgo may want someone with money. Venus in Cap wants someone powerful. Venus and Libra like someone who's popular. They like someone who's, even if they're not popular, they know how to handle themselves in a social situation. They like that. The Venus in Gemini is very smart. The Venus in Libra is very intelligent. So they will use conversation as a camouflage to psychoanalyze you. And you won't even know they're checking for all that. They're like Virgo, but they apply it more socially. So you may not have all of the checkpoint like Virgo wants, but they know what they want and they can go and work from there. Venus and Libra will also work on you like a project. Now, they say that Virgo does that, but actually Libra does that. Libra is the one that will work on you like a Virgo wants to fix you, but Libra will work on you like a project because they want to brag to their friends about you and be like, yeah, this person was a scrub. I polished them. This person couldn't dress before me. Look at them dripping now. Like Venus and Libra will do you like that. They're like, see, before they met me, this person couldn't even match their clothes. Now look at them shoes. Look at them shoes. That's me. Venus and Libra be like, yeah, that person wasn't even listening to good music before me. Like Venus and Libra is very cultured. Like even the music they listen to, they will put you on. Aries will put you on to some new shit. That's what I like about Aries. Aries will put you on to some new shit. Leo will put you on to some good shit. Libra will do you right. Libra will upgrade you. Sagittarius will take you to the next level. Libra will upgrade you. Straight up. I don't like control, but I do like having power. So Libra. Hey, GS, where's your Venus? All right, Libra, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And we also have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Venus and Aquarius. There we go. I was about to say the only one that can do that is Aqua Venus. So Venus and Libra loves Venus and Aquarius. That's the thing. They both meet in Sag. Venus and Aquarius is plugged. You know what I'm saying? Venus and Aquarius is weird though, because y'all don't do Venus the same way everyone else does. Like once things are in Aquarius, even the function of the energy is just so different than what it normally is. And I don't know if it's because Aquarius wants to be different, but anyway, Scorpio. Scorpio. Venus is in its fall. So we need to get a little bit deep for Scorpio because Venus and Scorpio, as a Venus and Taurus, I can empathize. Venus and Scorpio kind of sucks because Venus and Scorpio is the perpetual acceptance of the fact that you will always love someone more deeply than they'll ever love you. You'll never really love someone as deeply as they can love you, or someone will never love you as deeply as you love them, even if they also have Venus and Scorpio. Like Venus and Scorpio sometimes sucks because y'all can't not feel or love extremely. Like Venus and Scorpio either loves you. Venus and Scorpio is either obsessed with you or they wish you were dead. Like there's no in between. They don't like you or not like you. They're either obsessed with you. Like Taurus, we get it. And we like from Venus and Taurus to Venus and Scorpio. I see y'all. I used to be obsessed with the Sagittarius who had a Venus and Scorpio. That shit is sexy. Venus and Scorpio is sexy. Y'all, like, it's cool too because y'all don't have to be conventionally beautiful, but the way y'all move is so sexual. The way y'all, it's very subtle too, and it's very dark. It's very dark. Y'all got a dark humor to you too. But Venus and Scorpio will constantly fall in love, die, and be reborn through their love. It's just you can't control it. It's so extreme. The women are able to express it more because the men hold it back so much. And so the men suffer with this. But when they get obsessed, men or women, y'all get obsessed. And the thing is, you can't control it. Like when you go deep, you go deep when you upset. And like the thing with Venus and Scorpio is they will be so obsessed with you, but in person, they'll be cold. You'll think they don't like you because Scorpio is the coldest zodiac. Like Venus and Scorpio will act like they don't even like you. Whole time they are upset, like touching themselves to you, like, whoo, like, whoo. And that's because of how extreme their hearts are. They're not like Venus and Aries that will just like walk up to you. It's so deeply complex, they can't necessarily put words to it. And Venus and Scorpio can spring hot and cold. So like Venus and Cancer will nurture the fuck out of you. Venus and Scorpio will drink you clean. When they love you, they will devour you. They will consume your whole soul. Okay? So this is where if they can't trust you, they could be very scared. Venus and Scorpio is afraid of being betrayed because they love you so deeply. If you cheat on them, they have to kill you now. And they don't want to be so, unless they're afraid, like they don't want to be hurt. So that's why they keep it hidden. It's not like Aries that'll take the risk. Like they're so afraid of being betrayed, they'd rather not even explore it. So once they trust you, oh my gosh, they will be so wet for you. A Venus and Scorpio who can trust you and open their heart will constantly be wet for you all the time. It is what it is. So Scorpio. But Venus and Scorpio is also very mischievous because it's the last social Venus, but it's not necessarily a normal Venus. So they really love the taboo. They love certain fantasies that are not PG. They're freaky AF. Venus and Scorpio and Venus and Aqua are the most freaky Venuses. They all some freaks. And Sag is wild, but y'all some freaks. And y'all freaky. Y'all freaky. And y'all are also jealous too. Like Venus and Scorpio will check your phone like 10 times. Venus and Scorpio will be like, I trust you. They don't trust you. They don't. I promise you. Like they're looking at over the go. Like, is this person cheating? Because they love you so deeply. Like it goes to irrational levels, and not all of them can really control that. So it is what it is. And I like how Casey said Capricorn has deeper trust issues than Scorpio, because Capricorn knows how incompetent people are, and Scorpio won't trust you because of fear. Capricorn won't trust you because they don't believe people can do shit like they can do. Like it's a lot deeper. Like Capricorn is counting on you to fail, and most people do. So like they don't trust a lot of you. They trust less than Scorpio. It's crazy. So anyway, Scorpio, not if they have Sag placements. I like that, right? GS, what's good? What's good? I told you I'm gonna go in for the Venus. So Scorpio. Another thing with Scorpio though is okay, Venus and Scorpio need to be careful because that's the one Venus sign where taboo situations manifest. You attract the taboo. So married men and women holler at Venus and Scorpio a lot. Like it's something that happens to every Venus sign, but it happens considerably more to Venus and Scorpio because of how taboo the energy is. And it's an invisible, alluring energy that if people don't have control, Venus and Scorpio attracts a lot of obsessive weirdos too. Like most women and like most Venuses, but especially anything Scorpio. And it can bring rapey vibes. So it's just such an alluring energy. So Scorpio, we do have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. The thing, like Scorpio is so deep in trust, right? Scorpio loves rape fantasies when they can trust you. They love that whole dynamic of being forced. And that's because Pluto rules rape. So that's how deep the trust is. Like they love taboo shit. They don't like being raped. No one does. But like with someone who they can trust, they'll role play and do that. Pisces and Scorpio, Cancer too, but really Scorpio. Very dark, dark, dark taboo shit that if they trust you, ooh, it can get dirty, but it's sexy. Okay. Sagittarius. All right. So Venus in Sagittarius is fucking wild. All right. Wild. Wild child. Venus in Sagittarius will gangbang, swing. Now here's a misconception. People think Venus in Sagittarius can't be loyal. Venus in fixed signs is loyal. Like Venus in Leo is loyal. Venus in Taurus is loyal. Venus in Sag is adventurous. It can be loyal. Venus and Sag could be very loyal. They'll just be a whore to their partner. So Venus and Sag is a whore. They can be monogamous and a whore to their partner, or they can be for the streets. Venus and Libra is for these streets. Venus and Leo is loyal, but they can be for these streets. Venus and Sag is for the streets. Venus and Sag is for the streets. And I'm not, so this is important because Venus and Sag, there could be a sun in Capricorn, there could be sun in Scorpio, right? So there's different energies with Venus and Sag who are loyal, but if we're just talking about Sag, Venus and Sag is polyamory. Venus in Sagittarius is the definition of polyamory. It's love that expresses itself. It's ascended love. Ascended love means everybody can get it. Venus in Sagittarius is that's Mars in Sagittarius. Venus in Sagittarius can kiss everyone in the room, and not because they're a hoe, but because they love everybody. Now, that doesn't mean if you have Venus in Sag, you love everybody. Like you could be a Cap or a Scorpio with it, right? Or a Sag with it. And you can just decide to be that way with your partner. Your partner can get it all. She's going to change accents and everything. So it really, you know what I'm saying? It really depends on how you use the Venus. But for Venus and Sag, love is an adventure. Venus in Sagittarius will take you across the entire world. Like you'll like once they get with a partner, they want to do everything with that partner. They will do everything with that partner, and you'll see a wild side to them. Now, the thing is, if you can't hang, Venus in Sagittarius will scare you. They're wild. And like the thing is, they don't always look wild because not all of them are Sagittariuses. Like the Capricorns with Venus or Mars in Sagittarius will look composed at first, but they freaky. They are wild. Like it'll just come out of nowhere like, oh shit, I didn't know you had this in you. The Scorpios are like that too. Venus in Sagittarius is ascended beauty. And so it's beauty that shines. If you're insecure, be careful because they attract a lot of attention, just like Venus and Leo. And I mean, all of the Venuses do. Venus is just beauty. But Venus in Sagittarius, you know, it definitely takes romance to the next level. And Venus in Sagittarius, like Mars in Sagittarius, has a very high sex drive that if you're not ready for, will wear you out. Venus in Fire will wear you out. You'll be like, look, we just did it 5 minutes ago. Why, like, what do you mean round 50? Girl, I have work in the morning. And like, it's going to be fun at first. It can get tiring if you're like, you gotta be fit. Like Venus and Sag will take you there. Okay. They're Venus and Gemini is crazy. Venus and Sag is wild. All right. But they're also very philosophical. So Venus and Sag has like their top 10 favorite movies, and then they can literally go like on they'll teach you, and they'll teach you, like they'll go on a binge like breaking it down in the philosophy, but then Venus and Sag will also teach you things. Like Venus, as sexual as Venus and Sag is, they're way more philosophical. So the way to tell the Venus and Sag loves you is they'll teach you. If they really love you, they'll put you on game. Like they'll show you around and they'll show you things. They're highly symbolic. So it's not like Venus and Gemini that'll tell you A plus B equals C. You need to read between the lines with Venus and Pisces and Sag. Venus and Pisces will play music directly to you. They're passive aggressive. And if you're not listening, they're speaking to you in music. Venus and Sagittarius will speak to you in symbols and visions. Like they'll position you. It's like Virgo. You have to pay attention to the details, because when you're with Venus and Virgo, nothing is random. Like they place things. It's not like Aries or Gemini that's just in the moment. Like Sag is in the moment, but they're speaking to you symbolically. Hey, if you Venus and Sag, that my man's Bokeem, Mars, Sag, Pluto. I bet you love Venus and Sag, Pam, or Moon and Sag. So Sagittarius, we have, of course, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And this is actually with Sagittarius or Venus and Sag, y'all move on too quick. Venus and Sag gets bored really fast. And so whereas Venus and Taurus and Virgo will work on the connection, they'll put in work, Venus and Sag is ascended. Like if you're not on their level, bye, bitch, and they'll move on. But Sag, sometimes you move on too quick, and you got to work on it. The grass is not greener on the other side, Sag. You have to work on your partnership. Somebody will sneeze wrong, and you're like, bitch, we're good. And then you'll get back, and then you'll go, and then you get in. It's like, Sag, chill. Come on. And then we also have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. But don't run away, because Sagittarius will see one red flag, poof, they're gone. It's like, no, look, let's work on it. Give it a chance, Sag. Just give it a chance. Okay, because you have a way of changing things for the better, too. Sometimes we need your influence. I'm going to need you to do this. Yo, you need to chill. That's what y'all need. You need to chill. Okay, Capricorn. Venus and Capricorn is on point. As a Venus Taurus, I love me Venus and Cap. Venus and Capricorn is powerful. They're very practical. Like, even if the Venus and Cap isn't like conventionally sexy, their work ethic is very sexy. And the way they move directly is very sexy. Venus and Capricorn will drop money on you if they love you. Like they know how to align and know what you do. So that's why if you ain't about shit and you're not really purposeful in your life, Venus and Capricorn is allergic to you. Venus and Capricorn loves people that are doing stuff with their life. This is a collective Venus. It's it's a goat Venus. It's one of the greatest Venus signs, not the greatest Venus sign. Even though it may like to be more, well, I'm not gonna say it likes to be more in a water sign, but Venus and Capricorn definitely loves money, but loves power. They love to see influence. Venus and Capricorn will be more attracted to someone in a high position or status. They love status. Like if you have more status than you have money, they know the money comes with status, but it doesn't have to be as superficial. Venus and Capricorn will also like the integrity or work ethic that one has, but it is a rare Venus. Yeah, I rarely find, most Capricorns I see usually have Venus in Aquarius. It's rare I see I've met one with Cap and it's sexy, but I love Venus and Capricorn too because my moon is there. It's cool. It's a lot. It's not as romantic as other Venuses. The reason why I like Venus in Capricorn is with my moon in Capricorn, I didn't know that I didn't even know that this isn't really the coolest thing to do. But I'm the type of person that I would like to, if I was going to date someone, I would like to sign an agreement. Like Venus and Capricorn will sign a contract and be like, these are the terms of our contract, because it's taking the relationship serious. Like if you want to turn a Venus and Capricorn on, speak in business lingo about your relationship, they'll hear that. They'll love that shit. That to them is romantic. If you draft up a contract and you actually put in the work and be like, hey, I actually took the time to think about what I want to contribute into the relationship, and then you actually put it on paper, like they find like a Venus in Cancer, a Venus in Pisces, that'll turn them off. It'd be like, oh, you got a contract? Like, let's go with the flow. Venus in Capricorn will love that shit. They'll be like, oh, he's serious. She's serious. They like seriousness. Some people don't like when you're too serious, right? But like, depending on how you do it, right, it'll work. And you don't want to be too mechanical with it, but Venus in Capricorn will do an interview. Right. Venus in Capricorn will take a serious approach to romance that definitely, you know what I'm saying, brings a refreshing edge. Venus in Capricorn, like Scorpio, is pretty dark too. They're just more a dry humor. So the thing with Venus in Capricorn, like Virgo, is they hide their freaky side. Venus in Capricorn could be very dirty and nasty. You just never know it. They're very 50 Shades of Gray. And they get the work done first, then they have fun. So believe it or not, they're not really workaholics. They just have a fine taste for high class and value. And they can love doing meaningful work. But yeah. So Capricorn, we do have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Hey. And then we also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, because Venus in Capricorn, but Venus in Capricorn, y'all be pessimistic. Like one or two things will go bad and y'all be like, yeah, this isn't going to work. Like y'all like being pessimistic. It's not like you're naturally pessimistic. Y'all kind of like being depressed. It's kind of weird. So like you'll just automatically look for things to go wrong. Like Venus and Sag can be too optimistic. So they won't work on the partnership, but they can kind of see things as better as it is. Venus and Capricorn, y'all can be hype. Like y'all can just, it's weird. I don't understand. I guess because of how serious y'all can be. Y'all can take stuff way too serious sometimes. And you really do need to stay optimistic. Like the power that you bring, and they can be mean as fuck too. Venus and Cap can be kind of blunt like Sag, but just direct. At least they'll give you constructive criticism. Unless they think, I don't know, it depends. So next we have Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius, y'all are some freaks. The end. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all are not even from here. Y'all are out of this. Y'all are freaky as hell. Every single one of you. Venus and Aqua is sexy, but y'all are cold too. Venus and Aquarius will cuss you out. Like they can come off as stuck up because this is high nobility. Like if you don't know your shit, they want nothing to do with you. Venus and Aqua loves cool people. So you kind of have to be popular too. But like that's all I have to say. They freaky as hell. Like y'all are some freaks. It's interesting because it could be Cap that has this Pisces or Aqua. So a lot of these men or women are more executive. So it doesn't come off that way. They freaky. They are freak. Like they like weird shit. It's kind of interesting because it won't come off that way. You have like some of them are not really in person with it, and some of them kind of hold it back. But like Venus and Aquarius can't get with you if you don't stimulate their mind. It's not as simple as Capricorn where they just want to see goals. You have to be a genius. If you're not a genius, they're not going to commit to you. Venus and Aqua is one of the hardest Venuses to get with from experience. Like they're not easy to get with. They're not picky like Venus and Virgo is picky, but Venus and Virgo is picky, but they'll still work with you even if you're not at a high level. Venus and Cap and Venus and Aquarius have high standards, very high standards. And most people can't meet those high standards. So a lot of them don't even date. Like when they date, they use their partners for sex unless they find someone on that level, because it's hard to find someone on that level. and they intellectually choose their partner too. Venus in Aquarius loves smart people. They don't really like intellectually, they appreciate intellectual nerdy people, but they like smarter people who may not be as intelligent, but they're smart. They know how to think quick. Venus in Aquarius also kind of likes, like, this is the one Venus sign that if you're a little bit weird, they'll like it. If you're like cringy and undateable, no. But like if you're different, if you're a little bit of a weirdo, they'll actually kind of like that because they're willing to see how you express yourself outside of the norm. So if you're trying to be a poser and act weird, they're not going to like that because that's fake. If you're actually kind of really weird, in a weird way, they're going to like, they have, Venus and Aquarius have very weird fetishes that doesn't even have to be taboo, but it's just going to be something that's different. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. This is like, it's something that they like to do in a different way that most other people won't ever do. Another thing about Venus and Aquarius is it's very unknown. It's alien. Venus and Pisces is beyond, but it's so traditionally romantic. You can understand it. Venus and Aquarius is still very misunderstood. It's a lot. Venus in Aquarius is a lot like Venus in Scorpio, except where Venus in Scorpio is obsessive, Venus in Aquarius is detached. So like you can date a Venus in Aquarius and not know if they even like you because they're not going to be like Venus in Cancer and kiss you every 5 seconds. They're very detached. Like Venus in Aquarius will like you if they take you out. If they claim you, then you'll know they like you because they're not. Venus in Aqua is like Venus in Sag. Like they don't really like to do the PDA thing. They're, you know what I'm saying? So it's a more masculine energy. So they also would be more open to unique dynamics. A Venus in Aquarius will be poly just because it's different, not even because they're really poly. So, and they'll ghost you to get a reaction. Yo, that's crazy. So the immature ones can play mind games because it's such a strong Venus. So if they're not mature with it, they can break hearts. That's a heartbreaker. Venus in Aquarius is 5 of Swords. So Venus in Aquarius will get you in trouble. Venus, if you date a Venus in Aquarius will curse out another couple. And now you have to fight that person's boyfriend, and you weren't even trying to fight. You just wanted to have a good time. But Venus in Aquarius had to make a scene. It's not dramatic like Leo, because Venus and Leo will make a scene and be like, that's why you're, Venus and Aries will be ratchet and be like, that's why you're a bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Venus and Leo will make a dramatic scene. Like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? And the whole time it's like, you don't have to be that loud. But Venus and Leo has to make a scene. Like, they're dramatic. Venus in Aquarius will just say 2 words. And now everyone is angry. Like Venus in Aquarius will say that controversial taboo thing, and now everyone's pissed off. So you have to be careful. They're super independent too. Venus in Aquarius does not need you. Venus in Aquarius does not need you. And the moment they feel like their space is threatened, they'll drop you. They will fucking drop you. Like they're detached. They're very detached. Like they'll go really hot and then they'll go really cold. And then they'll go really hot and then they'll go really cold. It is what it is. Thankfully, I got the Gemini sun. So like that kind of helps me. But the square to my Taurus, because Venus and Taurus, I like to be cuddly. They're mad detached. They'd rather go out. You know what I'm saying? And then Venus is like, it is what it is. Aquarius, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And we also have wedding. Oh, wow. Engagement and wedding. This situation involves marriage. Aw, that's beautiful. All right, next we have Pisces. Pisces. Venus and Pisces, exaltation. Venus and Pisces just feels good. As a Venus and Taurus, certain Venus aquas and caps, I share Pisces with. Whew, that is divine. Venus and Pisces, y'all are divine. That is just next level. And Venus and Pisces, people be sleeping on you because Venus and Pisces will see the red flags and know they can change you. That's the risk. Venus and Pisces can change you. They do it all the time, but they don't do it all the time. And sometimes they'll just try and see the only problem with Pisces, Venus and Pisces is y'all fall in love with potential. Venus and Virgo falls in love with who you really are. They're literally the opposite. Venus and Virgo will see your potential, but they're like, what do you really got? Ew. And move on. Venus and Pisces will fall in love with your potential because they see it more than anyone else and they want to draw it out. Trust me, they know how more than anyone to do it. And if you manipulate that, you can really play with their heart because they love so unconditionally. Listen, Venus and Cancer will nurture you. They will love you. They will cook for you. They will clean for you. Venus and Scorpio will worship you. They'll be obsessed. Venus and I won't say worship. Venus and Scorpio will be obsessed with you. Venus and Pisces will worship you. They will literally put you on that pedestal and you can do no wrong. Love is a dream to them. So once they've realized that you can be their fantasy, they will activate the rose-tinted glasses and go full fish tarded. But Venus and Pisces have magical hearts that, yeah, Venus and Scorpio wants you to worship them. But Venus and Pisces will worship the ground you walk on. And this is where Venus and Pisces is not only godly love, but the most important thing, and please do not manipulate, please do not, because they can get so manipulated. Please don't manipulate them. It's not fair. Venus and Pisces can get so manipulated as well because Venus and Pisces, once they love you, your wishes will come true. Because the Pisces is the genie energy. So Venus and Pisces hearts are so magical. They may not, especially the Aries with this, they're not conscious to how their heart's desires manifest real time because it's subtle. It's not something the human brain can process that causality. That's not a post ad hoc fallacy. This is causality, right? So like personally, Venus and Pisces, someone can exploit a Venus and Pisces because they know, wow, they have a magical heart. And if that person doesn't know their power, they can be exploited indirectly. Venus and Pisces is so divine though. They are the most romantic hearts. And if they love you, they'll really take you down that journey. Oh my God. Oh, the only thing is they can be delusional on purpose. Like a Venus and Pisces will be delusional and they'll be mad if you wake them up. They'll be like, yo, you're delusional. They'll be like, I know, bitch. I was having a good dream. What is wrong with you? Like y'all be thinking that they don't know they know. Let them have their dream. They just be dreaming. Let them dream because they're so magical. Like they know how to weave stuff from out and they're very creative. They're kind of like Venus and Leo. They know how to weave stuff from out of nowhere, bring it into reality. It's divine. It's so divine. Like I have a deep respect for Venus and Pisces. It's dope. It's dope. We know. Right. Venus and Pisces will have whole daydreams mid-conversation. They'll just be dazed. Like, and like you don't even know they're chilling in 5D with their imaginary boyfriend or girlfriend. Venus and Pisces has like 5 imaginary partners, or they just have that like one fantasy partner that they always go in 5 and 7D. In fact, Venus and Pisces will cheat on you with their 5D or 7D partner. Like if if they get mad at you, they're gonna cheat on you with their imaginary bae. They'll be like, you know what? Screw you. I don't deserve this. I'm so sorry. My imaginary bae will do you like that. It's not even a joke. Because it's real. Like, if you knew how real it is, like, it's not imagined. Like, their imaginary bae is real. Like, you don't even know. They just have one dream. And they'll just go real quick. Yes. I'm like that with no planets in Pisces. Shout out to the 12th house Venuses. Yo, it's not a joke. It is not a joke at all. Like, Yeah, it is what it is. So Pisces, thank you. I like to believe I got this shit down to a science now. Compatibility course coming soon. I just need a year or two to master it, and then I'll be a mad scientist, and I'll fully step onto my villain era. Okay, so Pisces, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, and we also have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Whew, that was fun. I love y'all. I have so much fun with y'all. So, I'm gonna pull an oracle card for all of you, and then we're gonna go into the live readings. Hey, we might have to do that. We might have to do that. Kaylee, Berkana, one more pull for this week. I got you. Okay. So for everybody, we have it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we also have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you about to go on your whole phase. For some of you, your separation phase is ending, and we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. So we're gonna go into the live readings. Happy birthday, Kaylee. We're gonna start with you. Let's get it. Brandon, I got you. Oh, that's so awesome. All right, Kaylee. Shout out to you, Mike. Oh my God, 3 hours? I didn't even know it was 3 hours. Jesus. I'll be like, okay, I'm only gonna do this for an hour. And then I open my Gemini mouth and all right, Kaylee, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And we also have soulmate. Happy birthday. Yes, this is your soulmate. I love it. I love it. Actually, we're gonna start with now Angelica Santana. Aquarian Essence, we got you. No worries. All right, Angelica Santana. Solar Arc. Wow. I wish I didn't hear that news, but is what it is. So, whoop, 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 whoop. So, Angelica, we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. We also have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We also have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yes, you can super chat, or you could do PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. We also have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So you might be coming out of a separation phase since we have wedding here. So interesting. Next, we have Dominique. Shout out to Queen Dom. This card literally flew out. Heart to heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We also have Valton for whatever the universe has to tell me. Valton. Valton TV, we have retreat. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. And we also have that with make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Versatile finish. Versatile finish, we have forgiving and learning. As you forgive and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And we have this with flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So go out there and flirt, my friend. Have fun flirting too. Brandon Walton, let's get it. Hey, Brandon Walton. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children and calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And last but not least, Jessica Martinez. So we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And I get the sense that that applies more to like overthinking or maybe like an addiction to working. I think you might be addicted to being very active instead of like being with your heart. It's not really like a specific like addiction like that as much as you also dealing with people who are codependent. I think you used to attract a lot of codependent people towards you, and you're also releasing that too, because we also have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and that honestly also speaks to you upgrading your finances, and so that actually improving your romance. And we also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, that's what I really got. Addicted to being in your head. That's the very first thing I thought. Like maybe coming to mentally with things instead of just releasing. Um, Not expectation, but also honestly discuss your feelings with each other, heart to heart conversations. All right. All right, ladies and gents, thank you for tuning in. Oh, I gotta take a rest. I got a little headache. Went in. Y'all are amazing. This was so fun. I hope you enjoy this Venus transit. And until next time.